Bloodflame, and I'm here with Joshua. Oh my gosh, we are both streaming, by the way. Josh is also streaming. Whoa.
Hello, everybody. I don't have my voice does not do the same cool things. But...
Here, I'll do an intro first, and then you can introduce yourself. Okay, here we go. Roses are red, the fire of my heart is blue, also known as the Scarlet Queen, the harbinger of order, leader of justice. I am Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame. Lovely to see you. Lovely.
Okay. I do not think I can do better than that. See, the thing is, my ace just left. I was gonna say I'm Josh and I have a cat, but he just left. So.
Oh, he's Josh and he doesn't have a cat right now. Josh has a very cute cat, ginger cat.
Well, tell him what we're doing today.
Yes, we are playing Master Duel. We are getting ready for well, you've got to introduce yourself a bit more. Like, there's more to you than just Josh with cat.
Okay, I want you to say that we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh today because that's important to who I am, you know?
Okay, we are playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Yeah.
Exactly, and I do that a lot because that is what I do most of the time. My name is Josh and I stream Master Duel. I was the 2023 World Champion for Master Duel, and I've, in general, been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for my entire life pretty much. Even before there was Master Duel, there was the physical trading card game, you know, I've been playing that. Wow. And now that they have Master Duel, I've been doing that a lot, and yeah, made it my job as well to be a streamer.
Dang, very cool. Wow. Gosh, so how many like I get like big tournaments and such have you done then?
I've been to?
Well, been part of. Yeah.
It's probably 100 at this point.
Wow.
I do. Yu-Gi-Oh is a lot about like traveling and stuff. You'll see a lot of the world if you play Yu-Gi-Oh competitively.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, so cool. Gosh, yes, we have the 2023 Master Duel World Champion coaching me for my epic duel on the 16th. Against some other cool lads, some streamers, yeah. And we are representing the English side.
Exactly. We are representing the English-speaking community.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try to get you as ready as you can be for your duel on the 16th of March.
Yes. Put me in, coach. I mean, well, I'm not ready yet, but like, I'm eager. I have the passion.
You got the spirit. All right, you're ready in your heart.
Yeah. I mean, with
why don't you tell me a little bit about where you're at currently with Yu-Gi-Oh? Like how
okay.
I'm sure you've heard of the anime and such.
Yeah. Well, I dabbled in it for a smidge because other friends were playing Yu-Gi-Oh in calls at one point, and there was a phase where everybody was playing Yu-Gi-Oh in a call before this awesome like Master Duel existed. I was like, wow, this is so cool. But anyway, I had a frog deck, but I barely remember it, but I made a frog deck.
Frog deck?
Yeah. I made a frog deck. And that is what I used. And I had like a little doc to help me go through the steps. But
you have no idea how fitting that is.
Oh?
The frog deck was one of my favorite decks of all time.
I saw the art and the cards, and yeah, I remember a friend being like, "There's a frog deck," and I was like, "Oh my god, yeah." And but I had a marshmallow as well in the frog deck because marshmallow I think is very, very cute.
That is a very cool card. It was not in my frog deck back in the day though.
Oh gosh. And then I've like my little brother used to collect the cards and such, and
as we all did.
Yeah, and the gacha is fun. But yeah, I've always wanted to dabble in it, so it's like it's really cool, this opportunity, because I've always been interested in dabbling in it. So here we are. And I'm being coached by an actual duel master. Wow. Gosh, this is crazy. Wow. But yeah, thus far with Master Duel, I have so I did a stream the other day where I did the training section for a while.
Ooh, so you started ahead of time. Okay, we're not starting from
Yes.
0. That's cool.
Yes, I wanted to be a little bit familiar with Master Duel
That's good. Yeah.
before meeting a master, Master
Okay,
Joshua.
that's good. So I don't have to tell you what a normal summon is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. All right, good.
There might be times where I ask a silly question, but
No, that's fine. No such thing as silly questions. I want you to ask every time you don't understand something. That is completely fine.
Thanks,
Let me
Coach.
bring over your game capture. All right, so
Yeah.
we're gonna start with putting you up through some of these solo modes just to get a basic understanding of how the game works and
Yeah.
what exactly your deck also does, because you already have a deck prepared that
Yeah.
I selected for you because I thought it was fitting
Oh.
for the Duel of the Titans.
Oh gosh. Well, it's funny because the other thing is like for those who don't know, I am from Great Exodia, and loads of people mistake it by saying Exodia. So they're
That is also fitting. Yeah, it is not an Exodia.
No, I know. Yeah, it's not Exodia, but I was like, oh, with playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel soon, it was like It's quite funny. But yeah, let me bring up the deck my end. So the deck that I'll be using is Sprite Evil Twin. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Very cute. Also cute.
The live
girlies.
twins are actually live streamers. You knew that?
Huh? No.
So don't question me too much about the lore behind them, because I'm not the expert for that sort of stuff. But the live twin lore is that they are well, that's why they call live twins. They are live streamers during the day. I'm pretty sure they're even VTubers.
Oh, what?
Yep.
I saw people like say, "Oh, it's the VTuber deck," but then I was like, "Oh, that just must be a joke."
That is
because...
literally what it is. Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh gosh. Oh.
So they're VTubers during the day, and then at night they become the evil twins, and they do evil things. I don't know exactly what kind of evil things they do. But...
What kind of evil? For I am justice, and I defeat evil. So...
Well, at least you can identify with half of their their lore.
Gosh, yeah, because I mean, in Master Duel, like I only caught like clips of the other girls' streams because I didn't want to spoil too much for myself. But there are like stories behind the cards, right? Wow, lore and stories.
And they have actually announced that we're going to get some more detailed stories of some of the archetypes in the game, which is something that you're going to get a glimpse of today from one of the first things they've released recently, which everyone is really happy about, which is the Sky Striker solo mode, which has some nice little animations in it from the lore of the Sky Strikers. And that is, I think, what we're going to start with. Because if we're going to teach you the basics through a solo mode, we might as well play the most recent one with the coolest animations.
Yeah, gosh, yeah. So that's this one here, right? This guy.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
So, the solo modes in Master Duel, they basically consist of a couple of different steps, and in some of them, you're going to be using your own deck. In others, you're just going to watch a part of the story, and in others, you're going to be solving little like duel puzzles that they guide you through.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Oh, that's very cool. Gosh. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know there was like story modes and things like that in Master Duel. That was something I didn't know. Wow.
Yep,
oh gosh.
Yeah, those.
Yeah. All right. Are we ready? Should
we can begin with the solo mode, yes.
Okay.
And then as soon as it's time to play yourself in one of the solo modes, I guess you'll have to let me know whether you just want to jump right in and play, like whether you're the type of person to learn by just doing the things, or whether you want me to go over the cards in your deck first to try and understand what you're trying to.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. Should we do that first then? Should we look through the cards?
I think we can do that once it's actually time to play a duel. Like
okay,
there's like one or two things I think we have to like watch first before we can actually play the first game in the solo mode.
Okay. All right, I'll click it then. All right, let's go. Okay. Oh, animation. Wow.
Actually, let me make sure that my viewers also get the sound of that thing real quick. Hold up.
Oh, how do I pause it? Pause.
No, it's fine. Okay. Oh, you can pause it. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
luckily there's a pause button. Yeah.
Hey.
Wow. Technology. All right.
Okay. Let me
pause. Gosh. Yeah, gosh, yeah, there's
They should have it
animation.
now, so you can.
All
you
right.
can-
Yeah. All right, let me do. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Ooh. Wow, this animation. Whoa. This is very, very slick animation. Holy moly.
Yeah, we're excited for it, for the stuff that we're getting this year.
Gosh. Ooh, a sword. I have a sword too. Wow. Oh, something's up. Whoa! Oh gosh. Whoa. She's ready to fight.
He is ready, and we're getting more of that later throughout the thing. So scenario, I believe, is just click that real quick and see. Yeah, you're gonna want to play that. That is not one that you're gonna use your own deck in. That's where they show you how to play the deck that the solo mode is about in each of these.
Oh, cool.
But these ones are guided essentially. Like it tells you what to do.
The region has been plagued by war for far too long. What was its purpose? Why had it started? At this point, the details are known to only a few. The fighting has not let up, yet neither has the march of technology. A highly efficient style of warfare has resulted with both sides adopting a maximal damage, minimal cost strategy. Boots on the ground have been completely replaced by drones and other unmanned armaments with ever-improving capabilities and effectiveness. Sky Striker is the latest super advanced technology developed to combat the expansionist empire. That's how you know it's not the game and it's just me talking over it when I'm like expansionist empire. A lone girl was tasked with wielding it. Whoa. This was Ray, a girl who was discovered to possess extraordinary abilities. Wow. Like others her age, she was educated in history, tactics, and the use of Sky Striker technology. But what took others years to understand, she grasped in a matter of days. Further, her physical prowess when wielding Sky Striker technology was unprecedented, as was her ability to take information she had learned hours before and adapt accordingly. None could deny her incomparable talent after she breezed through a training program considered challenging even by veterans. And thus Ray became a full-fledged Sky Striker ace and deployed to the combat zone to fight in defense of her people. One fateful day, during one of her training sessions, an alarm heralded an incoming enemy assault. She needed no further command to mobilize. Whoa, cool music. After changing into her base suit, she swiftly departed alone. Flying at high altitude, she made a beeline for the battlefield. Ooh. Almost there. Wait, almost there. Just as she muttered this to herself, a large fighting force came into view. The enemy had arrived. Her approach was the same as ever, her focus and sense of duty unwavering. Even so, it was to be a battle unlike any other she had experienced. Wow, that was cool!
Oh my god, yes, is what you need to say whenever Ray comes on stream.
Oh my god, yes.
That is the line. You have a great voice for this. When I did this for the first time, it did not sound like that.
I'm sure it still sounded epic. That was fun. Wow, it has another aspect I like to this game. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Practice.
Okay, this is the one. Practice is the one where they're gonna give you a deck and they're gonna tell you step by step what you need to do. But I guess it's still good to like go over these things just to see like the understanding for the rules essentially. I think what this is good for. So we're gonna have to do this before, and after this there's a duel where you can use the deck that I've chosen for you, but you're gonna play in the actual games then.
What makes a Sky Striker Ace deck unique? The speciality of most Sky Striker Ace Link monsters is that you can Link summon them with a single different attribute.
Okay, I don't know if this is confusing right now. Since you're not going to use Sky Striker in the actual thing, I don't know if you're going to have to like master the Sky Striker deck. It's just going to be for the basic understanding of.
Okay. Utilize the effects of Sky Striker Ace monsters and win the duel. Okay. Draw. Wow. OMG, Ray. I did it right?
Almost.
Oh.
That's the one from the
yes, Ray.
That's the one from the movies.
Oh. Most Sky Striker spell cards can be activated if you control no monsters in your main monster zone. Oh.
Okay, so you are familiar with the concept of spell cards, right?
Yes.
So you do know that you can just activate them whenever during your main phases?
So the other day when I streamed this, I didn't, well, one thing, it's either I didn't remember it or like I didn't know, but I didn't know you could like just willy-nilly just activate a spell card just from your hand. I didn't realize you didn't have to put it down, you know, kind of thing. Well, you do put it down.
What you have to do with trap cards. Trap cards are the ones you set on your turn, and then you can activate them on your opponent's turn.
Yeah.
Spell cards are the ones that you can just activate during your main phase whenever you want. Like main phase is the phase where you do all your like spell cards and summoning and that sort of stuff. And here right now, it's telling you to use the middle one, which is Sky Striker Maneuver Afterburners. Yeah. Which has, in addition to just being a spell card, it has an activation condition as you can only use it when you have no monsters in your main monster zone, which you do not right now. So you can just activate.
Just activate it. Okay.
Yeah. And since its effect is target a monster on the field to destroy it, you're going to target the opponent's monster. Great, it's been destroyed.
That's what I liked about one of the effects of one of the sprite cards. Although I kept accidentally. You'll see. Maybe I'll do the done goof I did like multiple times in my last stream. You'll see, Josh. Okay, I gotta do this one.
Okay, so they activated a trap card that brought back the monster you just destroyed. And now it's telling you to use jamming waves.
Yeah. Control no monsters in your main monster and target. This must be a killer if... Well, I mean, if... So is most of the... So all decks, you know, have different, like, themes and, like, you know... But, like, this one... So is this one, like, a lot to do with, like, having no monsters on the field? Or...
The Sky Striker deck is very centered around spell cards. And they want you to basically only play with one monster at all times, which you are supposed to put into that zone above the. There's a row in the middle, right, where where the 5 monsters go, and then there's one over that, like on top. I don't know if you've used that yet.
Oh, this bit, yeah.
Exactly, one of these two, yeah.
I remember accidentally using it and putting the big boy there, like yeah, and then everybody was like, "What are you doing?"
That's fine. You're supposed to use that one in Sky Striker as the only one. Like you're only supposed to use that one essentially because that is not a main monster zone, so that does not block you from using your spell cards.
So I just destroy one of these. Oh yeah.
You destroy one of these.
From your deck to your hand. Activate.
I mean, now that you've done that, you don't have that many options left. You only got one last card in your hand, which is the engage.
Activate effect. Add Sky Striker Ray to your hand. OMG Ray! Oh yes!
Yes.
Am I doing it right, coach? Normal summon Sky Striker Ace Ray. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so the normal summon is the one you have one per turn.
Link summon. See, that was the thing with the sprite deck. I noticed that there was a. Well, even
you
with,
are going to be
even with
you're
this
going to
one.
have to use link summons. So
Yeah.
are you let me explain the concept of link summoning real quick.
Yeah.
So just left click somewhere so that you can perform actions.
Yeah. Oh. So you want me
And
to
click your extra deck. So the extra deck is a place you can see
Extra
all the
deck?
cards in your extra deck on the right. There's a scroll bar on the right where you
oh,
where you can
this.
see
Oh.
all. Yes, that is all the cards you have in your extra deck. And the extra deck is a place where there's a whole bunch of different monsters. For example, fusion monsters also go there. Are you familiar with those?
Well, yeah. Well, what is it? The elemental heroes.
You gotta know about
fuse.
fusion monsters, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they fuse a lot. The elemental heroes, yeah.
Yeah, so those cards are not in your main deck. Those are not cards you can ever have in your hand. You cannot draw those cards. They are in your extra deck, and you access them via performing the thing you need to perform to summon them. And in a link monster's case, click one of the link monsters. Anyone. Just
click,
on the right.
any of these ones.
Yeah, just click
oh,
one.
okay, yeah.
So on the left, you can see the thing. And you can even click the card if you want to look at it closer. So at the top of its description box, you'll see that it says 1 non-win Sky Striker Ace monster. Right?
Where am I looking? Sorry.
Just under, you see its name at the top.
Yeah.
Then you'll see L1, which means it's a link 1.
Yeah,
means it requires 1 material. It has 1500 attack. Link monsters don't have defense because they cannot be in defense position.
Yeah.
And then under that it says machine link effect.
Oh yeah.
And then under that it's the material that you need to summon the link monster. And in order to perform a link summon, you're gonna have to send that material from the field to the graveyard. So for the one you've just opened, it'd be 1 non-win Sky Striker Ace monster.
Well, I also
there
was something I noticed with the sprite cards is that they have these like little arrows, and is that something to do with like how you summon them or in what way?
That is very important for link monsters because a link monster by definition can only be summoned to the extra monster zone, which is the one that I've just showed you. The one above the other ones, like basically the one above Ray right now is an extra monster zone.
Oh, okay.
And you only have one of those. So you could technically only summon 1 link monster because you only have 1 zone for it. However, whenever a link monster points to a different one of your zones, it opens up that zone for further link monsters. Okay, so they want you to link summon Sky Striker Ace Kagari, which is the red one. So you'll click special summon from your extra deck there.
Yeah.
And then you'll click Kagari, which you'll see on the left is the fire one.
Yeah.
It requires a non-fire Sky Striker Ace monster, which you do have because Ray is a dark attribute.
Right.
So this because it's a link 1 and its materials are 1 non-fire Sky Striker Ace monster, you can now link the Ray off for the Kagari because it just requires 1 monster.
Okay.
So you can either double click it or you can click select after you've clicked it once, whichever you prefer.
Select the
and then you'll select the material, which is the Ray. And then you'll be able to pick whether you want the left or the right one. You can't have both at the same time unless you do some very crazy things. But whoever of the 2 players like link summons first gets to choose which of the 2 zones you have. Also notice how the Kagari now points to the top left, right, with its arrow.
Yeah.
That would allow your opponent to summon a link monster into that zone that it's pointing to. Which is sometimes a big deal, but not very often.
Activate the effect of Sky Striker.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Kagari on the right says, if this card is special summoned, you can add a Sky Striker spell card from the graveyard back to your hand. So you're going to add back the engage you've used earlier.
So
you're going to be able to use that again.
Sky Striker Mobilize Engage can be activated on times in a single turn. Activate Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. Okay. Add Sky Striker Afterburners to your hand.
So Engage lets you add any Sky Striker card from your deck to your hand, and they want you to add the Afterburner here in the...
Wow, such cool art. Now let's activate Sky Striker. Destroy your opponent's monster. I just destroy mine.
You could, but then you'd have to start over.
I win! Most Sky Striker spell cards have additional effect that requires there to be 3 or more spell cards in your graveyard. Destroy another card. Yes.
Yeah, so this is a bonus effect on the Afterburner. You just click it, it'll be destroyed, but then... Yeah.
You have wiped out all the cards. Okay. Let's proceed to the battle phase. Ah, yes, there's phases.
Exactly. So you are just in your main phase 1, and then after the main phase 1, you can go into your battle phase, which is the one where you do obviously all the battling. And then after that, you have a main phase 2 where you can keep playing or not, depending on if you have anything left to do, which in this case will not be the case.
This is so cool. This is why I've been like meaning to dabble in like Master Duel for ages, because like obviously, as I said years ago, I like played it a smidge with friends, and I was thinking, oh, it'd be so cool to have a game where it's like got all this like automatic stuff and and all that jazz. So wow,
it's a very fun game.
Yeah.
Right, congratulations, you've got an icon.
Wahoo!
Okay.
You didn't sound so excited about it, Josh. You gotta sound more excited. You got an icon! Woo! We did it.
Okay, so this one, I want you to not use the loner deck, which would be a Sky Striker deck. I want you to click, yeah, exactly. You are allowed to use your own deck in these.
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe open up the deck first before we hop in. Even though there is no time limit in the solo modes, but maybe we talk about the deck a little bit.
Edit.
You just click edit, and then you get to see. Yeah, just proceed. Yeah, close that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you say you've played a little bit with that deck.
A little. But there was definitely a few cards. Wow, a fair number of cards. I was like, I'm a little bit confused.
So I think you can categorize that deck into every card belongs into one of 3 categories. They're either part of your Life Twin package. And there you have a supplementary sprite package, because the life twins and the sprites have a lot of great synergy. And then there's a third category which we typically refer to as like, it's just cards that you use to interact with your opponent, essentially. Like cards like Effect Veiler, for example, right, is a card that you will never summon despite it being a monster. But it's just a card that you can basically send it from your hand to the graveyard to stop one of your opponent's monster effects. So basically,
it's just purely to tribute, like sacrifice.
You're gonna keep it in your hand, and you're gonna use it to stop your opponent from doing something that you want to prevent. Like when your opponent normal summons a monster and uses its effect, you can discard Effect Veiler and stop that, essentially, if that's something you want to do.
Yeah.
So those are the 3 categories of cards, essentially.
I haven't had that card like in my handle yet. Like this one I've had, and I don't
exactly.
understand
This is the same
it.
thing. You're usually not trying to summon the maxi onto the field. There are scenarios where maybe you want like an extra like monster on the field, and you could do it, but most of the time you're going to want to use that card from your hand, because it basically lets you draw cards whenever your opponent special summons. So the more your opponent extends, the more cards you get. It's a very powerful card.
I hope we get to properly use this one, because I activated it and it did nothing, and I was like, what did I? I'm so confused.
It's the kind of card where you're gonna have to like either know or guess what your opponent is trying to do on that turn. Like if they're about to like pop off and do a lot of special summoning, then Maxi is really good, because it's gonna give you a lot of cards.
I see. Okay. And one of the twins.
So the twins are relatively simple. The twins are basically what you ideally always want to start your turn with, because they only work if you have no other monsters. They summon each other. They basically both have the same effect, where if they're normal or special summoned and you have no other monsters, you can summon the other one from hand or deck. So like Kissikil will summon Lila, and Lila will summon Kissikil, which Kissikil is the orange, the pink one, and Lila is the purple one.
Yeah.
And so the idea of the life twins is you're always supposed to combine Lila and Kissikil together for the link monsters of the archetype.
Oh, I just noticed she has a little shark. That's cute. And then there's these ones as well.
These are also life twins. These are not the ones that summon the others from the deck, but you can summon those from the hand if you have the counterpart.
Ah, yes, yeah. I had this
So
one
as
a lot.
Kiss-a-Kill Frost basically says if you have Lilla, you can special summon her from hand. Which a special summon, you only have one normal summon in your hand. So even if you have like, let's say you have 5 monsters in your hand, you can only normal summon one of them. For everything else, you're gonna need like an effect that gives you a special summon that allows you to special summon that card.
Yeah, I think the other thing was like, so when I was special summoning, so there is like particular monsters you have to like sacrifice to summon another one. That was the bit that like confused me a little bit because
Link summoning.
I guess once we're playing, I can explain it a bit more about my confusion.
That's fine. Yeah, no, link summoning is a mechanic that's going to be very important for this deck and can take a while to fully understand, but that's okay. That's no problem.
I think it's the side of things of like if it's any monsters, so it's particular monsters to link summon a different one, right? Like, so you can't just choose any.
So it depends on the link monster actually, because link monsters have requirements. So close the sprite blue for a second.
Yeah.
And go to your evil twins in the extra deck. Those are the 2 pinks and the 2 purple ones on the right.
Yeah.
That is evil twin Kiss-a-Kill, right? And so that monster at the point where you remember when you looked at the Sky Striker link and it said like 1 Sky Striker Ace monster. This one says 2 monsters, including a Kiss-a-Kill monster.
Right. Yeah.
So that is going to be the monsters you're going to have to send from your field to the graveyard to summon Evil Twin Kiss-a-Kill from your extra deck.
Okay.
So essentially, the main way you're going to want to do this is you're going to want to put 2 monsters onto the field. One of them needs to be a Kiss-a-Kill monster, and then you're going to link those 2 off to make Evil Twin Kiss-a-Kill.
And sorry, you have to explain it to me again. These arrows on the card. Like the one going down and right.
Yeah.
So these 2 here. Like,
yeah.
What does that mean again?
It just means that you can only summon link monsters if you have a zone that they can go into.
Oh.
And
right.
the zone that they can go into is by default the one in the middle. Or anything that has a link arrow pointing to it. So if you're using you're from the beginning as a default, you're able to use the one in the center.
Right.
To put your Evil Twin Kiss-a-Kill in.
Oh.
So and once that Evil Twin Kiss-a-Kill is there, that zone is occupied. But you can now use the zone underneath Kiss-a-Kill because it's pointing there.
Yeah. So that makes it just an extra challenge, I guess, with the
basically
the deck,
link monsters just allow you to summon more link monsters because they give you more zones to put them in.
Okay. Let me see if there's any other monster more.
Yeah, you know that one.
Yeah. That made me very nostalgic seeing that one.
Yeah.
The sprite jet.
Yeah, so the sprite cards are very powerful in combination with the life twins because they are like very synergistic with level 2 monsters, which all the life twins are.
So this one, declare 1 card name, banish 1. So what? Can you explain this one to me?
Okay, so this card is a quick play spell card, which means you can activate it in response to your opponent doing something.
Right.
Which is not the case for normal spell cards. A normal spell card you can only do when basically it's your main phase and nothing else is happening right now. You can activate a normal spell card. A quick play spell card allows you to respond with it. And so what the purpose of this card is, like cards like Effect Veiler that people are using to stop their opponent from doing things, right? This card is there to stop them.
Right.
So let's say you normal summon Life Twin Kiss-a-Kill and you attempt to activate the effect to summon Life Twin Lilla from the deck. And your opponent responds with an Effect Veiler to try and negate that effect, like stop it from happening.
Yeah.
You could then activate Crossout Designator because Effect Veiler is also in your deck, right? Because it says declare a card name and then banish that card from your main deck.
Right.
And if you do that, you can negate the effects of all the cards with the same name.
Okay.
So your opponent activates Effect Veiler, and you're like, hey, I also have Effect Veiler in my deck, so I'm going to activate Crossout Designator, declaring Effect Veiler, and that's going to stop my opponent's Effect Veiler from working.
Oh, I had this girl in my hand, like, for
That's also a very powerful card.
multiple training duels, and I didn't use it at all because I didn't know how to use it. I was like,
that is the difficulty with these kind of cards, because they stop something your opponent is doing.
Yeah.
And like I feel like one of the core things is like knowing what is worth stopping, basically.
Yeah.
Because this card, Ash Blossom, is a card that is very, very diverse and flexible in what it can stop. It can stop a lot of things. So basically you probably would want to know where the best point to use it is. When in doubt, honestly, when in doubt, if your opponent ever does something that you feel like is powerful, just and Ash Blossom, it gives you the prompt to use Ash Blossom, you can just do it.
Ah, okay.
It's like of course, like when you're trying to optimize and stuff, you're gonna like know all the things that your opponent could do, and you're gonna know the optimal spot to use the card, right? But like when in doubt, honestly, you can just use it to stop whatever your opponent is trying to throw at you.
Okay.
Right? Like for example, popular examples when it's your turn and you're trying to do your life twin stuff and sprite stuff, and your opponent uses the Max C, right, which is the thing at the top, the one that one, which is trying to draw them cards, right? And because Ash Blossom says you can stop a card that tries to draw cards, you can use Ash Blossom on that when your opponent has it.
I'm glad the game gives you the prompt to use it.
It does, yeah. That'll definitely help. Yeah.
That's handy. You want to use this card? Oh yeah, I do actually. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I guess with the other ones we can kind of go through it once.
Yeah, maybe.
In the
so
game. Yeah.
Essentially, you're trying to get you're trying to get into your evil twin link monsters, and you're using the sprites to just add a little bit of power to the deck. So that is the baseline. So maybe let's try and play out a first turn in this Solo Moon.
Okay. All right, play. Let's go. Going first.
Normally you have to flip a coin for that. In the solo mode, they allow you to do that.
Ah. Duel.
Okay. That is a very good hand. Okay, so what I told you earlier.
I haven't seen this one, I don't think.
Yeah, this one just adds consistency to your deck. Because it adds life twin or evil twin spell traps from your deck to your hand. So this is just another way to find your evil twin cards.
Ah, okay.
So you can begin with that one. We do already the most important thing with this deck is that you open with at least one of the life twin cards, which you already have, but it doesn't hurt to activate the secret password anyways. You're gonna have two of them, but that's okay.
Okay.
So this only has one target. So with that, there's not a whole lot of decision making involved. So it's always gonna add the Sunny Snitch.
Okay.
Which is that one. Yeah, just pick one of them. They're all the same.
Yeah.
So that card. This is why when this card's activated, adds a life twin monster from the deck to the hand, and this one is a continuous spell, which you can probably guess from the name. Is going to stay on the field, and provide you with some minor advantage while it's there. Like it's not a major thing, but it's just while you control an evil twin, each time the opponent normal or specials, you gain some life points, they lose some life points. That's all.
Oh, okay.
The main purpose of this card is you're going to activate it, and you're gonna add a life twin from your deck to your hand because you want those life twins in your own.
Right.
So it's just more copies. It's more copies of your Lila and Kissikill because you really want those in your own.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would I activate this now, or do I just?
You can activate this now, yeah. So you're always gonna say yes on this because you could also activate it and not add, but then you would be wasting a card. So normally, if you did not already have that life twin Lila in your hand, which you do, you can click on the arrow on the top right if you ever want to look at your hand while you're making a decision, by the way.
Ah, yes.
Like if you ever forget, oh, what cards do I have, you can just close it for a second and then decide later.
Yeah, it's helpful.
Yeah.
You're like, what did I have in my hand again?
Yeah. So what you're gonna do with this card is whenever you don't have life twin Lila or life twin Kissikill, you're gonna add one of them.
Right.
because that's going to be your normal summon for the turn. But because you already have it, you're going to go to the right, and you're going to add Life Twin Kissikill Frost because this one.
Yeah.
So this card says if you control a Lila monster, you can special summon this card from your hand, right?
Right.
And it's really important that you get to 2 monsters on the field. So what your opponent could do is, let's say you normal summon that Life Twin Lila you have in your hand, and your opponent stops it.
Yeah.
Then it'll be really useful to have that Kissikill Frost in your hand to be able to just put it next to the Lila.
Right, I see.
Yeah. Okay. So if you have Lila in hand, you're going to add Kissikill Frost. If you had Kissikill in hand, you'd add the other one, because there's one for both halves.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's this one.
Yeah, so with this deck, if you can, this is also a very good card.
Target one face-up monster in your opponent's control and negate its effects. And then if this card was set before activation and is on the field at resolution for the rest of this turn. Ah, cool.
This card's a little tricky. The most important. Yeah.
Double cross. But yeah, so I would put this one down first, really.
You always want to start with the Life Twin, yes. So you're gonna normal summon that one. Where you put that doesn't matter. And you're gonna activate the effect. Yeah. So you're gonna want to summon one from the deck. Yep. And this is the point where let's pretend you didn't have that Sprite Blue in hand. Because I want to show you the basic Life Twin combos first.
Right, okay.
Because if you have basically what the Sprite cards do is they enhance your combos. If you have a Life Twin and a Sprite, your opener gets a lot stronger. Because the Sprite cards are just like, basically because it's glowing yellow right now because you can always special summon them as long as you have level 2s on the field, and the Life Twins are level 2s. So they'd be doing a whole lot of stuff on top of what you're already doing. But if you just had the Life Twins here, you can tell that you can perform a Link summon because your extra deck is glowing yellow.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so you can check your extra deck. And you can click special summon. And this will give you these are all the monsters that you can currently summon. So this is not, you're not looking at your entire extra deck right now because your entire extra deck is 15 cards. These are just all the ones you can summon right now.
Yeah. Okay, so these are all the options. I think what I've been doing, like in the last duels I did, is I brought this guy out first usually. He is very good. Yeah, he's what you would probably do if you didn't have a Sprite card in your hand, because he gets you. He's very good because he lets you summon sprites from your deck. So if you ever get unlucky and you don't draw any sprites, you can still access it via that card. Okay.
Since we already have a sprite in hand, though, we can summon an Evil Twin.
Okay, so go straight to summoning one of these.
Evil Twins, I think it's the easiest because the Evil Twins are super symmetric. Like they will always do, they will do the same thing, just slightly different. Like how Lila and Kissikill, the main deck ones, are also basically the same thing, just for each other. Right? These two are also very similar. So, the pink one, Kissikill, requires a Kissikill monster and another monster, and Lila requires Lila and another monster.
Okay.
And yeah. So.
Right. So I'll go for
when you're going first.
Does it matter which one? First.
It does matter. Because of the first effect on these two. Like, let's compare the first effects of these to each other. So, Evil Twin Kissikill says, if this card is special summoned and you control a Lila monster, you can draw a card. So that's what you want to do when you go first. And Evil Twin Kissikill says, if this card is special summoned and you control a Kissikill monster, you can target a card on the field and destroy it. Which is probably what you want to do when you go second and your opponent has something. Because right now they don't have anything.
They don't have any, so it would be a bit, Yeah. I see. So
you're going to summon Kissikill.
And I click these ones.
Because these are sometimes a little counterintuitive. Because what we've just done is we're going to summon. You can pick left or right. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
It does not matter. So what you've done now
Mm.
is you've summoned Kissikil,
Mm.
which says on summon, if you control a Lila monster, you can draw a card, which you don't have. You don't have a Lila monster.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's counterintuitive. You're summoning it, but you're not using its effect yet. You're going to get it later because it has another effect.
Right, yeah, that's the thing I gotta also remember that I don't have to do effects like then and there.
There are different types of effects. Some monsters will have an effect that happens when you put them onto the field.
Yeah.
And then there's sometimes effects that just you can do at any point during your main phase. And then there's also quick effects, which you can use even on your opponent's turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the other effect of Evil Twin Kissikil is the one you're going to want to use now.
Wait.
You
so
just click it then.
I just click it.
Yeah, just click the card.
Uh-huh.
And it'll highlight left. You'll see how it highlights in blue, the one that you would be using right now if you click activate effect. So it says during the main phase, if you do not control a Lila monster already, quick effect, you can summon a Lila from your grave. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except Fiend monster.
Oh, okay. And
so this is what we refer to as something that locks you out of certain cards from your extra deck because it's going to limit you to just using Fiend types.
Right.
Which will lock you out of using some of your sprite cards. So normally you try to use sprite cards before you do this, but I'm trying to teach you just the Evil Twin combos right now, so that's fine. So you're gonna use that.
Oh, use it now. Okay.
Use it now. Yeah, use it now. And this allows you to bring back that Lila from earlier.
It doesn't matter where I put it. I have to make...
It's gonna leave. It's gonna leave right away. Don't worry.
Okay.
So now you're gonna link summon Evil Twin Lila with those two monsters that you've just
with these two here.
Yes,
okay.
You're gonna use these two as material to summon Evil Twin Lila.
Okay. And it doesn't matter again.
Whichever you prefer.
Okay. Just double checking.
Yeah. It matters sometimes, but I think at this point I don't think
okay.
you'll have to worry about it. Okay, so Evil Twin Lila has the same effect as Evil Twin Kissikil, where if you don't have a Kissikil, you can bring one back from the graveyard.
Okay.
And so you're gonna want to use that now.
Right.
And now you bring back this one. Yes.
Okay.
And you'll see what happens now when you put that onto the field. Where you put that does not matter.
Okay.
So what happened now is you have now special summoned it while you control the Lila monster. So now you get to draw your card. So essentially, you're always gonna summon both, and then the second one you make is gonna bring the first one back from the graveyard. So that one is gonna get its effect. Had you done it the other way around, you would have been able to to destroy a card on the field now.
Okay.
Okay, and then once you have made those two, what you want to do is you want to go to your extra deck one last time for this turn. Click Special Summon. And make Evil Twin Trouble Sunny.
Oh, the sunny one, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is a Link 4 monster, which means normally it requires 4 monsters. But the thing with Link summoning is that the higher a monster's Link rating is, the higher it counts towards another Link summon.
Oh, so these both count as like 2.
They are both Link 2s, so together that's 4.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, L2.
Exactly.
Read the card, Liz.
You'll get it. It's fine. I think it's confusing too in the beginning. So once again, this is whatever you prefer. Left or right, extra monster zone does not matter here.
Okay, doesn't matter. Cool.
Yeah. And so this is what you would always do if you just have a Life Twin card. This is what one Life Twin does, and you should always be trying to do this with just one Life Twin card. I will show you what you do with the sprite cards later on, because now I didn't want to do the full thing now, because now we're not going to end up using the sprites on this turn, because we don't have a level 2 monster on the field anymore. Normally, if you had a hand of Lila and blue, like you did in this case, you would be doing even more than that. But I didn't want to I wanted you to get the Life Twin part first.
Okay. Yeah.
And so what you've done here is you've made Evil Twin Trouble Sunny, which hover that card real quick, just so we can read its effect. You don't want to use its effect.
Oh, whoopsie.
We just want to see. Okay, so
yeah, we just want to see that.
it has a quick effect. You can open it in the full screen thingy. I think it's easier. Yeah. So it has a quick effect that says you can tribute this card and special summon a Kissikil and a Lila from the graveyard.
Mm.
And you remember how they both have effects when you summon them and you have the other one on the field respectively?
Mm.
So because this is a quick effect, you can use it on the opponent's turn. So at any point during our opponent's turn, we're going to tribute Evil Twin Trouble Sunny to bring back both of the materials that we used for it from the graveyard back.
This is during their turn? Wow.
Yeah, quick effects can be used during your opponent.
Yeah, quick effect. Yeah.
Exactly.
Gosh.
That's why they're quick, you know?
Yeah, it's just like, wow. I'm just remembering how like some cool effects like that. Yeah. Wow. Wow, that's quick. That's quick, Josh. All right. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, at any point during your opponent's turn now, you're going to be able to tribute the Trouble Sunny, bring back the other two from the graveyard, which allows you to draw one card and destroy one card.
Okay.
Yeah. For now, we're done with summoning. So we're going to set the.
So I don't activate. So I think that's what. Yeah. I think that's the thing I've done wrong in the past. I've activated that, and I've had to I have to join them again. Anyway, but yeah, I've done that like twice. I've activated that too soon.
Okay, so you're gonna want to set your Infinite Impermanence.
Infinite Impermanence. To set this. Okay.
That is a trap. Normally, I mean, you can just internalize, set all the trap cards at the end of, like, before you pass your turn, so you can use them on the opponent's turn. Because trap cards you cannot activate from your hand, except for very special, you know, like for example, Infinite Impermanence you could activate from your hand if you had no cards on your field. Because it says that at the very bottom. But if you do have cards on your field, you have to set a trap card, and then you can use it on the next turn. So you're gonna do the same thing with Sprite Double Cross. I'm gonna set that too. And Called by the Grave.
Yeah,
is
I just got this one.
Actually a quick play spell card, similar to the Crossout Designator we looked at earlier. And quick play spell cards, if you set them, because once again they're quick, you can also use them on the opponent's turn.
One monster in opponent's graveyard, banish it.
So this is a very good card that you can use to basically stop anything that's happening in the graveyard.
Oh, okay.
By banishing it from the game. And stopping its effect essentially. So whenever an opponent is trying to do something with the graveyard, you can get rid of it with Called by the Grave. So
but it's only for one turn. It's not for the whole rest of the game.
Not for the whole game, but it is still pretty powerful.
Okay. Cool.
This is another card that could stop something like Maxi or Effect Veiler, by the way.
Oh. And then would that be the end of?
You set the Called by the Grave.
Oh, wait. Oh, I said it.
You have to set the Called by the Grave. You can't even quick play spells on your turn. You can just activate them from your hand. On the opponent's turn, they have to be set.
Okay. Oh, right. Yeah.
So when you set a quick play spell, at that point, basically it functions like a trap card.
Okay.
They just have the added benefit that during your turn, you can even use them from your hand.
I see.
So it's in some ways just a better trap card.
Okay.
All right, and now you're gonna use the blue button over there, and you're gonna pass turn because there's no battle phase on the first turn. You can't attack.
Oh, okay. End phase. Draw. Main phase 1. End phase.
Okay. So here, they are just setting a spell trap, setting a monster, and trying to pass the turn. Yeah. And now it is their end phase. They have already basically finished their turn. And you now basically get to decide, do I want to just take my turn, or do I want to use the Evil Twins Trouble Sunny's effect here?
Okay.
So it's up to you. But what would happen here is if you now use the Evil Twin Trouble Sunny, you bring back Lila and Kissikil and get their effects. Do you remember what their effects were?
Well, one of them destroys a card, right? Wait.
You can always check your graveyard, by the way. It's on the right, the bottom of the two.
I can check the graveyard. That's
your deck. The one where it says 5, because there's 5 cards in your graveyard. Above your deck, basically.
above. Ah, there
That
it
one.
is. Yeah, the little.
You click that, and on the right, those are the 5 cards in your graveyard right now. If you ever want to check what those cards do, you can check them out there.
Yeah, because that one helps you draw a card, and that one helps you destroy one. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's why people would separate them, so they could just use those effects again.
You make the Trouble Sunny so that you can use their effects again, because they only happen when you summon them.
I see.
You're gonna look for more ways to summon those over and over. So if you wanted to, you can tribute the Trouble Sunny now. Just double click it or click once and then effect activation. That would tribute it, allowing you to bring back 1 Lila and 1 Kissy Kill.
So I'd bring back
And
the
when
pink
you do
one
that,
first.
just remember, always bring back those if possible. Whenever you can, Link Monster's better than the level 2s.
Oh, okay. Right. So
select one of them.
this one?
Yep. You can start with that one. It's going to ask you for the other one in a second, because you don't have to bring back both, but you're going to want to do that, of course. So select the position for one of them. Select the position for the other. And now, do you want to draw a card?
Yeah.
Yeah, and click yes. Do you want to destroy a card?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
What would you recommend? Like, I destroy the monster or the...
Typically, in the way the game is being played nowadays, set monsters are not very threatening. Set spell and trap cards, though, could be any trap card that could annoy you on your turn, so I would recommend using that on a spell trap.
Okay.
And since they only have one face down card, it basically allows you to just like not worry about it too much on your turn. Like they just, you got rid of their only trap card, you drew an extra card, now it's your turn again. They don't have any spell trap cards they can use, so you can basically hopefully play without any interruption.
Okay.
So that is already essentially the basics of the life twins. It really does not get more complicated than that with the life twins. So once you've gotten that sort of down, you're just gonna try to do that. Like it's a very grindy deck that tries to do that over the course of multiple turns. Get a draw each turn, destroy a card from the opponent each turn, and basically very resilient, come back from the graveyard and stuff like that. Because even if your opponent has gotten rid of those and put them into the graveyard, you're gonna summon another life twin, make another one of the evil twins from the extra deck, and bring back another one from the graveyard, and basically loop them like that.
Okay.
Okay,
it's funny, I just noticed the corner of my eye, someone saying how good the draw was. Like,
Right Starter is a very good card.
Yeah.
So, the last thing I want to show you about the Evil Twins is the graveyard effect of the Trouble Sunny.
Okay, yeah.
Which you can tell that you have something in your graveyard that can't be activated by the yellow glow around it. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
click
just
that.
click that. Okay.
You click that, and then you can check it on the right, or you can just click activate the effect. Don't worry, if you click activate, it doesn't automatically activate it. You're not doing anything wrong. It'll show you what you have, and then you can decide what you So this graveyard effect on the left is you can banish this card from your grave, send an evil twin monster from your hand, deck, or face up field to the graveyard, send a card on the field to the graveyard. So banishing it from the field means it's gone.
Yeah.
Your deck does not have ways to get it back from banished. There are cards for that, but in this deck you won't, but that's usually fine. So that would allow you to get rid of the set monster that they have without having to worry about it. So just click that for a moment.
Okay.
Just activate it. And you now have to sacrifice one of the link monsters on your field, because the requirement for that effect, you have to send an evil twin from your hand, field, or deck to the graveyard. The thing is, there are no evil twins in your deck or hand, because you don't play any in your main deck. Because all the other ones are life twins.
Right.
Right. So you're gonna have to send one from the field to the graveyard. The cool thing about this is that this is actually a good thing for you right now. The reason that's a good thing for you is just click the evil twin Lila real quick. Not double click, just click it once. You know how they can revive each other, right?
Yeah.
but they can only do that if a certain condition is met.
Hmm.
So what is that condition?
That condition.
In the text. I just want you to find the passage as well. I want you to identify the effect that brings the other one back and what the requirement for that is.
Josh is like, I want you to read.
That's very important.
It's very important to read. That's what I've learned. Yeah, it's very important to read the cards.
Yep.
2 months including Lila. If this card special summoned and you control a kill monster, you could target one card in the field, destroy it during the main phase. If you do not control a kill monster, you can special summon one kill monster from your graveyard. Also, you can't special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn, except fiend monsters. You can only use each effect of Evil Twin, once per turn.
Okay, what's the condition for you to be able to bring back the other one?
The condition to bring back the other one. Condition. Oh god!
During the main phase,
yeah.
if you do not control a kissy kill monster,
yeah, if there's,
you can bring one back.
If I don't control one, okay.
Right. So the condition is you have to not already have one.
So I destroy her, so that
you get rid of the one that you want to resummon.
Right.
Which is your choice. It's once again your choice between drawing a card or destroying a card.
Oh, okay.
Because if you now send away the Lila, you can use Kissikil to bring her back. And then you've summoned Lila, which allows you to destroy a card, or you send away the Kissikil, use Lila to bring her back, and then draw a card.
Oh, I'd want to bring the one back to destroy the card, right? And so I would kill.
Well, they won't have a card after you're resolving this effect, because you're resolving the effect of the other one to send the card, right?
Oh, then I'll draw a card then, so I kill the pink one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Get rid of the pink one for now.
Yes.
Do not chain to this effect.
Do not. Okay.
What you've done now is basically you have paid the cost for the effect. You've activated the effect. You haven't done it yet. There are certain cards that require you to do something upfront, and this one is like the payment is upfront essentially for this effect, right? You sending a evil twin from your field to the grave was the cost to activate your effect. So if you just don't respond here,
okay,
you will resolve your effect, which was to send a card from the field to the graveyard, and you're gonna obviously want to send your opponent's card.
Yes. Goodbye.
Got rid of that. Okay. You could use that now to bring back the Kissikil and draw a card. However, that would make it so you can only summon fiend monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn.
Oh. So I wouldn't want to.
And
do
I want
that
you to
then.
do some sprite things first.
Okay.
So just normal summon one of the life twins, probably the left one.
This one?
So just use your summon on that one. And now because you have a level 2 on the field, you can special summon Sprite Blue.
Okay.
In attack position, yeah. If Sprite Blue is special summoned, you get to add a Sprite monster from your deck to your deck. You don't want to respond to that.
See, yeah, it's just when those pop up, I'm like,
don't worry about that. It's just like the game always asks you if you could activate something, whether you want to activate it. So
okay.
Whenever it's just gonna pop up your own cards. If you don't want to respond to your own thing, just right click or click cancel. Yeah. So the sprites are also fairly simple. Sprite Blue searches a monster. Sprite Jet searches a spell trap. Sprite Red stops your opponent's monsters, and Sprite Carrot stops your opponent's spell traps.
Okay.
So you're gonna want to always go Blue Jet first.
Okay, yeah, Blue Jet first.
Yeah. So that adds. So Blue adds Jet. Jet has the same condition. If you control a level 2, you special summon it.
Okay. And in attack, yeah. If this card special summon, you can add one sprite from your deck 10. Yes.
Normally, most of the time, you're going to use this to search Sprite Starter. However, you already have Sprite Starter, and Sprite Starter has a very important line on it at the bottom of its text, which says you can only activate one Sprite Starter per turn.
Yeah.
Which means because you already have it, you're going to want to pick one of the other two. Sprite Gamma Burst boosts your entire field by 1400 attack.
Yeah.
Which is the basically more aggressive option, and Sprite Smashers is a removal card that is a defensive option if you're trying to, defend yourself from what your opponent is trying to do. Right now, because our opponent doesn't have anything, we're gonna go for the Sprite Gamma Burst.
Sprite Gamma, yeah.
And then you're gonna activate Sprite Starter.
Activate. Oh, did I not do it? Oh, here. You have to click that laser.
Sprite Starter lets you summon a Sprite monster from your deck.
Yeah.
Once again, Sprite Blue and Jet, you can only use their effects once per turn. So since we've already done that, you don't want to summon those. You now have the choice between Sprite Red and Sprite Carrot. Once again, Red lets you stop opponent's monster effects, and Sprite Carrot lets you stop your opponent's spells or traps. In this case, where our opponent doesn't have any spell traps on the field, it'd be better to summon Sprite Red just in case they're trying to do something from their hand with any monster effect.
Okay. And then that's in attack mode as well.
Yes, you can. We're trying to win this turn, so.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can press the middle of your mouse button if you're ever unsure about how much attack points you have on your field.
Oh.
So this will show you like the number of cards in your opponent's hand, graveyard, in your banished zone, and also you see the attack total of your monsters on the left over there, 5,200 right now. We can pump that up a little bit by activating Sprite Gamma Burst. Just activate that card and see what happens.
Whoa. Wow. Damn, powerful.
That's gonna be enough. So you see how how the Sprite monsters really amplify like the speed at which this deck operates. Like you're trying to gain some control with the Life Twin cards, but the Sprite cards is really what lets you finish games and just put this deck over the top.
I was about to say, if you have the right cards in your hand, you can finish the game pretty early.
Sprite Gamma Burst is a card that if your opponent our opponent didn't really do anything. It's the solo mode.
Yeah.
So like they're not putting up much of a defense, but if your opponent ever does not put up much of a defense, the Sprite cards allow you to put up a lot of damage really quickly.
Oh, okay.
So since we have this amount of damage, we can move to the battle phase because now we do have one and we can actually just attack and win.
Okay. Battle. Does it matter what order?
Not really, no.
Like
when the board is empty, it does not matter. Like when your opponent has different monsters, you're gonna want to like that. But
when there is like for example, if they had like random cards face down, spell trap kind of things, then does it matter who I attack with, like first and second and stuff?
I would say currently there's no cards that people use that you have to worry about the order for.
Okay, cool. Victory! Wow! We did it, coach. We defeated mercenary mechs. Take flight.
Well, the good thing is we're gonna get a break now because there's gonna be more animations now.
Oh. Oh gosh, that's cool. Clear. Okay. One moment. I just need to plug in a wire and then we can click the next bit. Oh yeah, gosh. Yeah, there's definitely I said this when I was streaming it before. There's like definitely long phases with this deck.
Some of the cards, they got like 3 effects, and you gotta memorize all of that. I feel that, yeah.
Is there like a timer though when you're actually doing proper games?
There is, yeah, there is. I do think that they will set it fairly high for when you guys do it. Because when you're just normally playing in like ranked mode or something, there's a shorter timer. But if you're playing with friends, if you're making your own rooms and stuff, you can set it for much higher.
Oh, okay.
Which I think it's what they're gonna do for you guys, because they don't want you guys timing out in the in the show matches, of course.
Because I was thinking, oh man, the opponent will have to wait a hefty amount of time for me to finish my phases. I'll defeat them
how
with them.
How do you feel about this deck? Do you think you took something away from that, or is it just too much at once right now?
No, it's fun. No, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
I am learning.
Good.
Yeah.
Then let's just go through the animations and the scenario, and then we'll do the next one.
Yeah. Oh. Oh my gosh. Whoa.
She's transforming into the Link.
She's a transformer.
You looked at these cards.
I did, yeah. I saw these. Wow, these were in my card game. Wow. Oh. Oh wow. Oh gosh.
Maybe I should have given you Sky Strike.
No, I'm enjoying my twin deck. Wow. Oh my gosh. They're dueling in a different way. They're dueling with swords and we're dueling with cards. Oh gosh. Scenario, let's go.
You want another reading course?
Yeah. It's time to read.
I guess that's the most important practice anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, true. I have to get used to reading in this game. Ray made short work of the enemies who rushed towards her. Having done her duty, she was clear to return to base, but just then she encountered another enemy, a girl around her age. How'd she know that? She has a mask on. This alone was startling, but there was more. She was holding a Sky Striker. This was a cutting-edge technology of Ray's nation. How had it fallen into enemy hands? The suddenness of the girl's assault caught Ray off guard, but only for a moment. With deft timing, Ray equipped X005 Kaina, suited for hand-to-hand combat. This mode empowered her arms with the force of a heavy mech. Whoa. But the other girl was unfazed and fought back relentlessly with her Sky Striker. The duel continued, neither gaining the upper hand, until eventually Ray's opponent suddenly stopped and lowered her weapon. After backing off a significant distance, she turned and left. Goodbye. The battle ended. The clash, in particular, the similarity of her adversary to herself, had left Ray shocked and confused. Though lacking any detectable emotion, the girl was evidently a biological being. A human like Ray. Wow, I'm human too! And she was also a Sky Striker, ace of equal ability to herself, or possibly even greater. Ray had only ever fought machines, but an enemy is an enemy. Still, she felt extremely conflicted. The prospect of having to end the girl's life left her racked with doubt. Clearly, there would be no such hesitation from the girl, whose lifelong duty had been to purge any enemy that crossed her path. Ever since being born in the expansionist empire, this girl had been treated as a weapon and developed to counter the threat of the Sky Striker ace. All that crossed her mind was the most efficient path to victory. Ray being another human was not a factor. Still, it had not escaped her attention how Ray had struggled with indecision during their fight. Oh, next. On reflection, she began to faintly feel something. Something she couldn't express. What was that feeling?
Mhm.
Wow. This is so cool.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, gosh. As I said, I didn't. I thought it was, just the Master Duel was just the card game. There's so much more to it. Oh my
There's
god.
a lot more to it.
Yeah. Gosh. Have they had
okay.
like animations and those scenarios like this in the past then? With different
There
cards?
is a lot of different solo modes for different archetypes. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Gosh. Yeah, it's
However,
really...
this one is by far the one with the best animation.
Wow. Yeah, my mind is... I'm like, wow, there's like lore and everything. It's crazy, yeah. I hope to learn more lore to do with the sprite deck now. I mean, now that you said they're like, they're VTubers and they're evil and stuff, so...
The Evil Twins also have their very own set of lore, yeah.
Oh, wow. So cool. Duel!
Oh, you're drawing very well with this deck. This deck's meant for you.
Okay.
Okay, so this hand has a little bit of everything. This hand has like the Effect Veiler, the Maxi, and the Called by the Grave to interact with your opponent, and then you've got a Life Twin card and a Sprite card, so that's perfect.
Yeah, so what
So
I
you
use...
know the things you're supposed to do with the Life Twin Sunny Snitch, and this hand actually is supposed to do exactly that. So
So I do
let's
this
see
first.
if you could, if you were just on your own right now, let's see if you could play the Sunny Snitch line out.
Okay.
I recommend. I'll give you. Hold up. Yes. Yeah, no, you're good. You see at the very bottom of your screen where it says auto?
Yeah.
And you click that? Or does nothing happen?
It does nothing happens.
And you go to settings real quick. I'm gonna show you a trick on how they're not gonna it's not gonna ask you every time whether you want to chain Maxi to.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So go to Duel. And then go to activation confirmation.
Okay.
Like that. And then go to switch.
Oh, this one here, yeah.
And then close settings.
Okay.
Top left. Yeah. So now you can click that button on the bottom.
Oh, this one auto. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if there's ever a time, you can put it to off. Off basically says, I'm not going to respond to anything.
Oh, I see. So, okay, yeah. So it can...
Exactly. So if you put it to on, it's going to ask you at any possible moment.
Right,
So
yeah.
If you ever have a spot like this one where you're probably not going to respond, you can put it to off. However, you do have to forget, you can't forget to put it back on. Then, but yeah, for now, just so it doesn't ask you every time, hey, do you want to maxi in response? Just leave it off for your turn.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's helpful. All these cards popping up. So I just bring out one of these, yeah?
Yeah, little tip, if you have to just choice between those two, if you have just one of them, pick the purple. But
oh, so when it comes
fine.
to that,
it is very, very minor.
I think it's because with the other one, it's like pink first usually. So I'm like...
If that helps you, honestly, then do that. The difference between those two is very, very small.
I have that maxi. Shall we summon this one? Yes. Yeah?
So that one first, because that's the one we're gonna bring back from the graveyard with the other one, and that means we're gonna get the drop.
Yeah.
You can just real quick. This does not change the things you're doing with the evil twins, even the slightest. Like just special summon the sprite carrier.
Special summon this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this one lets you stop opponents' spells or traps. So if your opponent had any spell traps they could use from their hand, you could stop it now. But ignore the sprite carrot for all the things you're doing now. Just put it onto the field so you have it available. Yeah.
Okay. Wait, how do I? Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I destroy the pink and the blue one to bring the other twin, right?
Yep.
Yes. Yay. Yes. Give me card. Wahoo.
Ooh, okay. So now you can summon the sprite red as well.
Okay.
That was a pretty neat draw. So sprite red and sprite carrot, it's good that you have both now because it's going to be cool to show you what these do.
Right.
These are when you play sprites. Normally sprite blue and sprite jet. You remember the ones that search another sprite monster or sprite spell? Those are not something you're trying to keep around on the field. You're trying to turn those into other monsters from your extra deck.
Oh, okay.
Sprite red and sprite carrot have very good effects on the field. That's why those are supposed to be on your field at the end of your turn if you can make it happen.
Right.
So hover those two real quick because they, once again, the cool thing about this deck is that these cards have a lot of similarities. So once you know one of them, you also understand the other. So Sprite Red says if you control a level or link 2 monster, special summon this card from your hand. You can only summon one Sprite Red per turn that way. When the opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, you contribute one level, rank, or link 2 monster to negate that effect. And then if you tributed a rank or link monster to activate that effect, you can even destroy that card.
Okay.
And Sprite Carrot is the exact same thing, but instead of negating monster effects, it negates spells and traps.
I see.
So if you manage to put Sprite Red and Sprite Carrot onto the field, it allows you to stop one opponent's monster and one opponent's spell trap, as long as you have a tribute fodder for it, because they need to tribute another card for it. Okay. So yeah, you're gonna leave those two onto the field, and then there's just one last thing you want to do with your evil twins, right?
One last thing I want to do with my evil. Oh, to do the sunny thing.
Yes.
Right. Okay. There. Yeah.
Because you have more monsters on the field now, theoretically, you're not forced to use a link 2 as 2 monsters. You could also use more monsters, but you don't want to do that.
Okay.
When it asks you, do you want to treat this card as if it was 2 monsters because it's a link 2, just say yes.
Okay. And then I should set this down?
Yes, because it is a quick play spell. It can be used on your opponent's turn. And now before you click end turn, if you ever do the thing where you toggle off at the bottom right, because you don't want to be annoyed by responses, always put it back to auto before you pass your turn. You don't want your opponent to start doing things. Don't put it to on. Because
auto,
on, I think you're gonna find on very annoying because it's gonna ask you at every possible moment whether you want to activate the card. Whereas with auto, it's a little more where it makes sense. Now you can just pass your turn. Yeah.
Okay. And I end my turn.
Okay, so they've activated a card. If you ever want to know what a card does that they've just activated, just go and click it. Because I've just noticed it doesn't automatically pop up on the left. So like they've activated a spell card called Into the Void. If you have 3 or more cards in your hand, draw 1 card. If you do during the end phase, discard your entire hand.
Oh.
In this case, you see the pop-up window shows you all the cards you could possibly respond with. So you could negate this with Sprite Carrot. However, you would have to tribute your Sprite Red for it.
Oh.
Which you wouldn't want to do, because that is also a good card. So typically with Sprite Red or Carrot, you're trying to have more level 2 monsters on your field. Or you can also, once the Trouble Sunny has brought back Kill and Lilla, you can also tribute those. But right now, you probably won't respond to this.
So with this Max C, it would just stop it. Like if I really wanted to stop, that, I would just.
Maxi does not stop it.
Oh.
Because what Maxi does, right? It says, send this card from your hand to the graveyard.
Yeah.
This turn, so for the rest of this turn, each time the opponent special summons, you draw a card.
Oh, right.
So Maxi doesn't
that's
say
why
anything about
that's why you said you gotta think ahead with what your opponent would do. Because if they,
as soon as they're basically with Maxi, as soon as they're activating a card that's gonna special summon something, you will usually just activate it. It's not rocket science when you're trying to use Maxi.
Okay.
But right now they're not trying to special summon, right? They're trying to draw 1 card with Into the Void. So yeah, just let that happen.
Just let it happen. Oh.
Computer is thinking.
Yeah. I've never seen that pop up before. It's like they're too powerful. It's asked me again.
So once again, click their card.
Yeah.
You've used that in the tutorial actually. If you control no monsters in your main monster zone, target a set spell trap on the field, destroy it. Then if you have 3 or more spells in your grave, you can destroy a monster on the field. Now, do they have 3 spells in the graveyard?
No, they don't, do they?
Right.
Because they.
So this would only destroy your set Called by the Grave.
Oh.
That they've just targeted, right? They close the thing with the little arrow.
Yeah.
They've targeted your set card, which is a Called by the Grave. You could negate this with Sprite Carrot. At this point, you basically have to decide, is that worth it to me? Because
is it worth it to destroy Red? Right, yeah.
Yeah, so you could protect your Called by the Grave, or you could just let this happen. You would basically trade one-on-one with the Jamming Wave.
Okay. So I just cancel it then, it's not worth it.
If you don't want to stop it, you can just cancel it.
Yeah.
It's what I would do to cancel.
Yeah. Oh.
So they've activated the effect of this card. What are they trying to do?
What are they trying to do? Sky's normal special summons. You can special summon 1 Sky Striker. Also, you cannot spell summon from. Boy, it did something to the points. Wait, so what happened with the points just then? Was that due to the?
That was your Life Twin continuous spell.
Oh.
It's because you have an Evil Twin monster. Every time they summon, they'll take some damage. I said it's like it's very minor.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So the thing they just summoned
Yeah.
is trying to special summon a monster from the deck.
Oh, okay.
So let's see your possible responses. Open the thing again.
Yeah.
You have 4 possible responses. You can negate it with Sprite Red. Stop it from happening. You could chain your Trouble Sunny to bring back the 2 from the graveyard, draw 1 card and destroy 1 card. You could Effect Veiler. What would Effect Veiler do?
During your opponent's main phase, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, then target 1 effect monster your opponent's controls.
It negates it.
It negates the effect.
So you could stop it with Effect Veiler too.
Oh.
It would essentially, in this case, it would do the same thing that Sprite Red would do. It would stop it from summoning a monster.
Okay. Well, as I have that one, would that be? Well, that would. Sorry, you were just saying or
the last card you have left is Maxi. You could also Maxi here. because they are trying to special summon. So you would draw one card from this.
Whoops. Well,
That's fine. That's fine. That's probably correct. Anyways, it's all right.
okay. I've done that a few times.
Honestly, if you're ever gonna do that, do it with Maxi. Like, if there's one card you can just throw at your opponent on their turn, it's Maxi. That's
Okay.
in this case, because you've now activated Maxi, you kind of want your opponent to special summon so you can draw more cards.
Oh, okay.
So just don't stop it then. Just let it happen.
Let it happen.
Just let it happen.
Is that what you would have done? You would have chosen
Yes.
Maxi? Okay.
Yes, Maxi.
Well, that's good. Sorry, I don't need to do this one.
Yeah, just
cancel.
don't respond to anything.
Yeah.
Right. Maxi has been chained to it. Now they're resolving its effect. They're summoning Rose, and you're playing card. Now it's asking you whether you want to do anything on the summon here. Which essentially boils down to, do you want to use your Trouble Sunny now to bring back your 2 Link monsters to destroy the Sky Striker Ace monster before they can make more links with it?
Yes.
Okay, then
Yeah.
use the Trouble Sunny.
Effect activation. Oh,
Don't respond to that.
yeah.
Yeah, and then bring back the 2 Link monsters.
I'm being so careful because I'm doing the pink one first every time. I'm like, pink first. Okay.
In this instance, it doesn't matter because they're both happening at the same time,
Yeah.
so you get both of them.
I think it's partially for me to get used to like not misclicking.
Right, you're gonna want to draw. You're gonna want to destroy a card.
Okay. So what would you recommend? Because before we were destroying one
like
from the bag.
Like you are gonna, let's just do the Rose here, because that is the Sky Striker Ace monster. So that is the one that they would need as a link material to make their link monsters. It is also the one. It's also big enough to run over your Sprite Red and Sprite Carrot, because you have put them in attack position. Normally, when you go first, you're trying to put those in defense because they got some more defense points than attack points.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's okay. So just pick the Rose for now,
Yeah. Cancel.
and do not chain effect failure. So you're gonna draw one, destroy that one. Oh, another Maxi, cool. Alright, so they're activating a spell card. Power, I think it's called Power of the Guardians. Let me read that real quick.
There you go.
So that's an equip spell, which is actually quite rare that these see play. An equip spell, like the name suggests, just equips itself onto the monster and then gives it a bonus.
Oh.
So what this card would do is, if an attack is declared involving the equipped monster, it gets a counter. The equipped monster gains 500 for each counter on this card. If this card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can remove a counter on this. Okay, so this would essentially just boost their monster by 500 points.
Okay,
Which
yeah.
you now have to decide whether you think that's worth stopping with your Sprite Carrot. Because you have two possible responses right now. You have Effect Veiler and Sprite Carrot, as you can see in your pop-up window that you just closed.
Yeah.
Effect Veilering here wouldn't do anything because Effect Veiler stops monster effects and they're activating a spell card. So the only thing that you could do to this is you could use Sprite Carrot here to stop it. But
would you do that?
I don't think boosting their monster by 500 is very relevant right now. So you can just let that happen.
I have to say it's a very, very pretty card though. I was looking at the art like, wow, it's really nice. Okay, yeah, so just do nothing.
Just let it happen.
Just let it happen.
Okay, so what they're trying to do is they're attacking the Sprite Carrot with their monster, which right now is smaller than your monster.
Yeah.
But maybe you can figure out what exactly would happen here. If you don't do anything here, what would happen because of their equipped spell?
Oh, it would destroy.
Just read what would happen. Yeah.
It would destroy carrot because I get 500.
If an attack is declared involving the equipped monster, place a spell counter on this card. So that's the effect that is activating right now. They're trying to get a spell counter, and that spell counter would give their monster 500 attack.
Oh right, okay.
Which would make it 1,000 attack.
Oh.
which would make it the same size as your sprite carrot.
Right.
Which, if two monsters attack each other with the same attack points, they would both be destroyed.
Right.
However, their equip spell would protect their monster. So I suggest you stop this effect and destroy the equip spell so that your sprite carrot stays bigger than their monster.
Right.
So activate the carrot.
Let's read it again. When your opponent activates a spell trap card or effect, you contribute one other the rank than if you tribute. Okay. And then I attribute the red.
No.
Oh.
So for two reasons, you want to tribute one of the evil twins
Oh,
here.
because then you get the extra. Okay.
Exactly, because then you're gonna be able to bring it back. It's free.
Wow. And
Also,
then...
there's another reason, because you just read Sprite Carrot. If Sprite Carrot tributes a regular monster, you don't get to destroy the card. You just get to negate its effect. However, if you tribute a Link monster for it, then you get to destroy the card. So just tribute one of the evil twins.
It doesn't matter which one. Like,
it only matters if you care about which one you can bring back next turn. So they do different things when they come back.
But if I...
There's no right or wrong here. I'll let you know that much. Like, basically, you just gotta evaluate: would you rather draw a card next turn or destroy a card? Which both of them are good options.
Destroy.
Okay. So you're gonna negate the effect of Power of the Guardian. Now, because you've tributed a Link monster, you get the choice to destroy it, which obviously you're gonna click yes. So you've negated and destroyed it, and you've prevented it from attacking. So they're trying to pass the turn. That's why it says it is before the end of the main phase. Activate a card or effect. Now, the effect of Evil Twin Kill to revive a Lila monster is a quick effect, as it says in the bracket over there. So you could bring back the Kill right away if you wanted to. But you can't. You would then not be able to use its effect because you already have.
So wait. So I should. Would you recommend holding off then, or?
You can hold. That's fine.
Okay.
So just right click or cancel. So they're gonna have to discard their hand because they used that spell card. You're gonna draw for turn.
I forget to click it again. I just stare at the card for a while. I'm like,
look at this card that you've just drawn.
yeah. I'm like waiting for the animation to go, like, put it in my hand, and I'm like, oh, I have to click it. Okay. Oh gosh.
Okay, so the Evil Twin Kill is glowing yellow because you can use her effect right now to bring back the Lila to destroy the card if you wanted to do that. Once again, the only downside to that is that you would be locked into Fiend monsters for the rest of this turn from the extra deck. Which, so far, you haven't used any of the other sprite cards from the extra deck. So I would prefer if you didn't use the Kill effect yet, so I could show you like maybe one or two of the sprite tricks from the extra deck. So special summon Sprite Jet because you control a level 2 monster.
Yes.
Yes, that's gonna add a Sprite spell card.
Oh, pencil. So I would want the starter one.
You
first.
can add Sprite Starter here. Basically, Sprite Starter is probably the better choice here. Sprite Gamma Burst would make you win this turn though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, if I want it to be quick, then yeah.
it is at the end of the day, it is the solo mode, so I don't think their decks are like super strong. I don't think those set cards are going to be super dangerous. Also, we have ways to stop them anyways.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to try and go for the win this turn, we could.
Let's destroy them.
Okay. All right. So, I want you to make a Sprite monster from the extra deck.
Okay.
I want you to make Gigantic Sprite.
Gigantic.
Which is an Xyz monster. Do you know how Xyz monsters work?
No.
So Xyz monsters, you can make Xyz monsters by overlaying two monsters with the same level. So if you're Link summoning, you're sending the monsters from the field to the graveyard to make the monster.
Oh, I remember being able to take when I would link Jet and Blue. I was able to bring back Blue, because
that is Sprite Elf. That's a link monster.
Oh.
But yeah, so Exceed monsters, basically two monsters with the same level. You put them over each other, and you put the link the Exceed monster on top of it.
Ah, okay.
So select Sprite Red and Sprite Jet.
Neat.
Because Gigantic Sprite needs 2 level 2 monsters, and make it in attack.
Oh, I put it in the right spot, right?
That's all.
Because I've put him in the top bit before.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate because I'm trying to teach you the basics of Xyz summoning, and Gigantic Sprite has an exception to the rule in its text. Because it says, scroll up. For this card's Exceed summon, you can treat a Link 2 monster like if it was a level 2 monster.
Oh.
You see that phrase? The very first one?
Yeah. For this card's...
So this is not something that's normally possible, but Gigantic Sprite can do.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
So for this one, you could have even overlaid the Kissikill for it, which is normally not possible with Exceed monsters.
Okay.
But yeah, this one basically just says detach a material from it, which the materials are still under the card. You can see them on the right. You see how the Sprite Jet and the Sprite Red are underneath the Gigantic?
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are materials for an Exceed monster, and they can do things with those cards. So basically, activate Gigantic Sprite's effect. And its effect says, don't respond to it. Yeah, so detach a material from it. So you select it. Yeah, confirm.
I just click confirm. Okay.
Yeah.
And then
select one of the materials to go into the graveyard. In this case, you would pick the Sprite Red.
Yes. Okay.
So that's gonna fall off from the Gigantic, and now you get to summon any level 2 monster from your deck.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Any. So this is how, because Gigantic Sprite needs any 2 level 2 monsters, even if let's say you don't have any Sprite cards in your hand.
Yeah.
But you can put 2 level 2s onto the field. You can make Gigantic Sprite summons Sprite Blue, and then Sprite Blue adds Sprite Jet adds another Sprite, and so on and so forth, right? So because you haven't used Sprite Blue this turn yet, the Gigantic Sprite here would summon Sprite Blue.
I see, okay. But what would you recommend going for?
Sprite Blue.
Oh, Sprite Blue, okay. Pretty sure. Go. Add 1 Sprite monster, yes. No. Jet.
That's the only one left.
Yeah.
Because you only have the decks typically only play 1 carrot and 1 red. Because you can find them very easily with blue and jet anyways, so you don't play multiples. And you have ways to get them back from the graveyard, which I'm going to show you now. So now you're going to want to perform a link summon. So go back to your extra deck.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show you the other, arguably even more important extra deck monster from the Sprite side. There's only 2, luckily. You only have to remember Gigantic Sprite and Sprite Elf.
Okay, yeah. So
and Sprite Elf is the one how, if you ever run out of sprites in your deck, you can bring them back from your graveyard with Sprite Elf.
Sprite Elf. Cool.
So make Sprite Elf.
Okay. With blue and...
You would use the Gigantic Sprite and the Sprite Blue here.
Okay.
Because you don't want to sacrifice your Sprite Carrot, because that gives you some protection from your opponent's spell.
Right, yeah.
We don't know what they are.
Is there a certain area that I need to put it in?
So you see how the Evil Twin Kissikill allows you to put it in the rightmost monster zone. But with Sprite Elf is actually one of the cards where it really matters where it points. So put it on the top right.
Okay.
Yes, that one. So Sprite Elf points bottom left and bottom right. And Sprite Elf actually prevents your opponent from targeting the monsters it points to.
Oh!
So if your opponent activates a card, like for example, Effect Veiler in your hand is a card that targets. You can identify that relatively easily. If you look at Effect Veiler, it says target a monster. In your hand, Effect Veiler.
Oh, yes. Wait, where am I looking at?
Left.
There he is.
So this card says, send this card from your hand to the graveyard, target 1 effect monster your opponent controls.
Right.
And then negate its effects. So the monsters that Sprite Elf points to cannot be targeted. So if your opponent had an Effect Veiler, and you had a monster that you really cared about, you would put it under Sprite Elf where it points so they can't stop.
Right, okay.
And then there's also another effect on Sprite Elf, which lets you bring back a monster from the graveyard. So if you click it now, activate effect, you can bring back any of those from your graveyard right now. So
I can even bring back.
You could bring back Lilla, which is sometimes very good if you are out of evil twins in your extra deck. Because let's say your opponent gets rid of all of your evil twins in a longer game. They've like gotten rid of all of them. If you make Sprite Elf and bring one of them back, that one then brings the other one back and so forth, right?
Oh.
Right here, you don't want to bring back the Lilla though, because your Kiss-a-Kill is going to do that for you.
Yeah, she can do that.
Exactly.
What would you? Which one would you recommend?
The Sprite Red is probably the best.
Oh, the red.
Because then you basically always try, if you can, just try to have Carrot and Red on your field. Because then you can stop monsters and spell traps. Okay, so let that happen. Bring it out.
Oh, maybe I should have put it over here, right? Or am I wrong?
No, that's fine. You can put the Lilla there still that we're gonna bring back.
Okay.
So now that you've done your Sprite things from the extra deck, you can actually use the Kiss-a-Kill to bring back the Lilla because you don't care about only being able to summon Fiend.
Hey.
So you have to do this first because the Sprite monsters are Thunder. So if you use your evil twin effects to revive the other one, you cannot actually go into Gigantic Sprite or Sprite Elf anymore. Right. So you've summoned Lilla. Target a card to destroy it.
So you'd recommend one of the bank ones, or?
I would recommend that, yeah. Because you do not care about the monster is relatively weak. You don't mind it. At this point, there's no. You just have to guess which one you think is more important. There's no.
Yeah.
No right or wrong. If they've set two face downs, basically, you can only guess which one is which.
Yeah.
What they could be. All right. So yeah, you've got way more than enough damage.
And then I can set down Gamma Burst as well.
Exactly, yeah, because we searched for Gamma Burst earlier, and that's going to be way more than enough.
Wow, let's go. Destroy. Obliterate. Okay. Battle. Let's see.
I think your in-game audio is a little weird right now.
Oh, yeah. Let me know when that happens. Sometimes Discord does that. So
Discord thing?
yeah, it does this like little glitch. So yeah, let me know when that happens, and I'll restart.
Okay, I think it's good now. I think it's safe.
Nice.
All right, yeah, just attack.
Attack! Woo! Victory.
I do feel like you're getting the hang of it, though. I did have to tell you very few things on your first one.
That's good, at least. Yay!
Yeah.
I mean, I am having fun. So that's good. Yeah. So just so you know, I am having a great time. It kind of reminds me of chess, you know, where like you take a lot in, but like you're still having a great time. It's like, okay, calculating. Oh gosh.
It's a lot. It's a complex game, but it's also very rewarding.
Yeah. Another scenario. You ready?
How do you wish to proceed? You wanna see what's happening next with Ray?
Yeah. Oh yes, Ray. Yeah. It had been some time since Ray had clashed with the enemy nation's Sky Striker ace. The encounter was still playing on her mind. They had much in common, even besides their age. Amid her feelings of shock and consternation, this made Ray a little happy. She hoped they would meet again and get a chance to talk. Though their alliances differed, she would not deny her natural desire. That said, going in with her weapon lowered was not an option. She would be cut down in an instant. It was going to take force to get anything out of the girl. As it happened, their paths crossed again in battle. Ray was well prepared, having analyzed their previous encounter. Who would come out on top? The finest of margins would decide. Just barely managing to force her opponent onto the back foot for a second, Ray pounced. She struck the black-garbed Sky Striker ace into the ground with great force. Then she descended in pursuit. Whee! By the time her opponent returned to a fighting stance, Ray stood ready, clad in a different armament, colored blue. Ray held back. Even so, her opponent readied her blade as if preparing to strike. But she didn't. Something diverted her attention.
My comms, they're being jammed.
Sky Striker Ace Shizuku is a mode designed for protecting bases. Among the X series, it is unique for its top-notch defenses and electronic warfare capabilities. This was what Ray had planned to enable them to talk. However, it meant that the enemy's radars would show contact lost at their location. An extraction unit would surely be on its way. They likely had a minute tops.
My name is Ray. What's yours?
The black-suited Sky Striker Ace seemed unwilling to reply, but finally opened her mouth.
Rose.
Although she deemed the conversation pointless, keeping it going would buy her time. At the same time, she scanned for a gap in Ray's defenses, to no avail. Even retreating might prove difficult, given her injuries. Waiting for comms to be restored was thus the only option. That, or an all-or-nothing attack. 30 seconds to go. Ray remained in a combat stance, observing Rose keenly. The impact when she fell must have been severe. It seemed it cracked her visor. Her face was partially visible. Although probably in pain, she wore a totally placid expression. One might have mistaken her for a robot or a doll. Except Ray could detect deep emotion within Rose's red eyes. Exasperation, or perhaps lamentation.
Almost.
I'm so good at reading. This is live, folks. This is how you know that I haven't spoiled it for myself, guys. So.
Immersion ruined.
Immersion ruined. The narrator suddenly breaks the fourth wall. Hey, guys. Oopsie doopsie. Another 15 seconds. Lamentation. Shut up. That was enough. Ray knew she couldn't strike the finishing blow. She wanted Rose to live, and to live a life where she did not have to end the lives of others. 8 seconds remained.
You don't want to fight either, do you?
Ray wasn't expecting any real response to her question. She simply felt the need to express herself. 2 seconds. She smiled gently, turned, and departed. 0. Rose's comms came back online, and so did my reverb. The extraction unit arrived in well under a minute. When they picked her up, she was treated like a crash drone. Rose propped up her immobilized body, thoughts racing through her mind.
Why didn't she finish me off? And what made her smile like that?
Rose was disturbed by a deluge of questions from deep within. Disturbed but not displeased. There was a warmth, and in turn a thawing of her hardened heart. It was the first time she had experienced kindness. Who do you like better, chat? Ray or Rose? Not long after this, Ray's nation adopted a new military plan, codenamed the Striking Stratagem. They now had the material advantage, so it was right time for an assault on the Expansionist Empire's central base. Not wanting to cross blades with Rose again, Ray resolved to bring about a swift end to the conflict. And with this, she boarded Sky Striker Mechami Hercules base, all ready for departure. The signal was given and Ray struck out on her journey, soaring into the sky. Hold the giggles. It's live, folks.
Meanwhile, I'm over here. Everyone's complaining why my voice wasn't as good as that when I read it for them.
No, I'm sure it was great. Just mix it up. You someone make a montage. You voice the girls. I'm the narrator and you're Ray and Rose. Oh gosh. Gosh, that's fun though. Whoa.
Okay, so what do you say we you want to do another solo mode duel, or do you want to try and duel against me? I'll explain what I'm doing, because the thing is I've prepared the same deck.
Yeah.
So I feel like I think you have a basic understanding of what your deck is trying to do and how it's trying to win.
Yeah.
So either you try and do that against me, or I'll show you how I would do it.
Yeah, you know what? It's time to Joshua. Let's do this. Yeah.
Okay,
Why
cool.
not? Let's go. What an honor to fight the champion. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Okay.
Game on.
So what I will do is I'll send you a code for a room.
Okay.
Oh, but I do have to hide it from chat. Hold on.
Do I need to hide my screen as well whilst doing this?
Probably, unless you want people
Oh,
to
that's
join.
me. Yeah, I just made myself disappear. That's the Joshua stream now over here. Oh dear.
Alright, so that's the room code you're gonna need.
Okay. I've never.
And so you go back at the top left.
Okay, top left.
Top left again. Duel
Duel.
room. Let's just close that.
Yeah. Duel
room. Yep.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Enter a room, because I've already made one.
Mm.
And then at the top right, you can just paste that in.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, I did it. Okay. And then I pick the deck.
You pick the deck, and then you enter.
Okay. And then I enter up here. Yeah. Entry. I can show my screen now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Lie.
Okay.
All right, ready when you are.
Yes, I am ready. Oh my gosh. Oh, frack. Your opponent's choosing. I'm going second. Yeah.
Look at my Ray.
What?
I got Ray next to my.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah,
Ray.
you have Ray. Wow, she's from the story, Josh.
Exactly.
I can touch the.
I'll kick things off with a card that you know very well.
Oh my god. I know very well. Oh yes.
You're allowing me to do this. Okay, so I'll add a Kill Frost.
Oh yeah, I did allow you to do it.
Do you remember? By any chance, do you remember what that tells you about my hand? Like, which card would I have to have in hand in order to make that decision?
To make which
Because I told you, if you don't already have a life twin, you always search Kill or Lila with this.
Yeah.
I have this one. That's what I'm. I have.
Yeah, you have.
I have
those.
this one. That's why I searched for that one. Otherwise, I would have searched for this one if I didn't already have it.
Mm.
Alright, so I'm trying to use Lila to summon a Kissikil from the deck. Will you let me do that? That is your decision now. Because I can tell you have something you can do about it.
I do.
See, sometimes, you know, if you didn't have anything, the game would just let me continue. But now that, you know, okay, you're using Effect Wheeler, okay.
This one.
Yep. Okay. And that is how you use Effect Wheeler.
Yay.
You stop the Lila from summoning the Kissikil.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show you what you can do if your opponent does that to you with your deck, because I have searched for this card with the Sunny Snitch. Right. So first though, I'm gonna use a card that you only have one copy of in your deck, and it's a very good one. I'm sorry in advance, okay, but I'm trying to show you the full potential.
Yeah.
Triple Tactics Talents is a card that says do something very powerful if your opponent has previously activated a monster effect in this main phase, which you have just done by using that effect wheeler.
Oh.
Otherwise, I couldn't have activated this card. You basically, this is a card that you have to wait for your opponent to do something in order to use it yourself. Otherwise, it's just completely unusable, but it is very powerful if you get to do it. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to look at your hand and pick a card from it to go back into the deck.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can see your hand right now.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take away the Ash Blossom, because that's the only card in your hand right now that would stop me from doing anything.
Yeah.
So that'll go to the deck. I'll then special summon Sprite Blue and use its effect. And I will add a Sprite Red. I'll then special summon Sprite Jet. And add Sprite Double Crossed. What?
This is so much happening. I'm like, well, wow.
You've done all these things.
I know. I have.
I'll move Sprite Elf. And that'll bring back Sprite. Red. And then I will...
Wow.
think first. That brings back Lila. Catchy, right?
Yeah. The music is so catchy. Whilst your opponent is making that turn, you just have a little a little dance. Just bob along to the music. Do, 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 do. Wow. Sunny. I draw. Okay.
Oh, give me a second.
Believe in me, Rosarians. For the Bloodflame Kingdom.
Wait, why can't they hear you?
You can't hear me?
I can't hear you in the scene. Hold up. But it is in there.
Nani? Wow. I
You know what? I'll show your perspective. That's easier because they can hear you in that. Well,
Oh, okay. Oh. What? Maverick! I didn't even get a turn, Josh!
well,
It's
hold
not
up.
possible! Wow. He is powerful.
I am confused.
Bloodflame King, you didn't believe in me hard enough.
Something. Hold up. I'm sorry.
Nah, you're fine. You're Gucci. It's like tech stuff happens. Wait, I won. Wait, that was me. I thought it was his victory. What?
No, you won. You won because I timed out because I was busy with finding your audio track.
Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame won against Joshua. Maybe you guys did believe in me enough.
Look, okay.
The odds were in my favor.
It was just because I was fixing my tech issues.
No, you were just intimidated by my power, Josh. That's what it was. I was just so ready. I was just so ready to lose that I didn't even realize. Wow. Yeah, I'm the new world champ, guys. Look at me.
So
I'm the queen.
We go again, or
The queen of games. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Nah, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
My field was so good too. I looked at your hand. I knew it was there. That was definitely my game. All right.
I get to see the coin tosses. Yeah.
You're not very good at. You should try and win more coin tosses.
Should try and win more. Oh.
Ooh. Okay. Something very interesting has happened.
Oh. Yeah, coin issue, guys. Oh. Okay.
It seems like I have not drawn a a live twin or sprite.
Oh. Well, lucky me. What the frig? Stop! I'm used to fighting bots. Oh, Can I even do anything else? No. Wait, yeah. What does this do again? I'll set it. Discard and face down! I'm going to summon...
Oh, you have one anyways? I tried to stop you from adding one.
Well, haha, Joshua, you thought wrong. I had one in my hand this whole time. Okay.
All right. I'll allow it. You know what's next?
Yeah. Blue time.
Your hand is so good. Oh, God.
Yes. Wonderful. Oh, no! Stop.
You stop.
Stop! I know you don't have any sprites and all that in your hand. Stop with all these other
what
cards.
else am I gonna have? Of
No!
course I'm gonna have all those cards.
Fine. Okay.
You're doing fine, by the way. You're doing all these things in exactly the order you should.
Yay! That's good. I only have one place to put it. Bam.
Okay.
And then,
So that is trying to bring back a Lila monster from your graveyard, huh? What if you didn't have one?
Oh. Damn it. Well, goodbye. What is it going? Oh. Can I? No. Cancel.
So the only thing you should be able to summon from your extra egg right now would be another Kissy Kill, but that wouldn't be very smart. Because you would just be basically combining your Kissy Kill and blue into just a Kissy Kill.
I don't think I can't really do anything else.
But you can definitely do one thing, which is just attack me, because you.
Oh, I can. Oh yeah, I can attack you, can't I? Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot less damage than what you're used to.
Yeah. Better.
Yeah, the only way to extend here further would be to have more sprite monsters already in your hand. The only other way you could have done more here is if you hadn't committed to the evil twin link monsters just yet. You could have made something like gigantic sprite first, because the reason why you can't make a gigantic sprite right now, which normally you could.
Oh, it's because I did the other bit first, and I
you did the evil twins, and you're now locked into fiend monsters.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoopsie. Yeah.
That's fine. It's not that bad.
I can't really do anything else. I don't know why I'm going over here. Anyway, and I end my turn.
All right, again, one more shot at finding something.
Oh, geez.
I found something.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Damn it.
Here, I gotta be careful, because there's something funny about the card I used last turn, called by the grave, is it actually lasts until the end of the next turn.
Oh.
So Life Twin Lilas are still negated everywhere. So if I searched a Life Twin Lila now, that wouldn't do me.
Oh, right. So even on your side. Oh, okay.
Yes, even my own, because we're playing what is called a mirror match when we're both playing the same deck. If I had a Lila here, would be negated. Well, you're gaining a lot of life points with this. That's annoying. Am I allowed?
I'm reading. I've just got a little bit of
I'm trying to summon a life twin from the deck right now. I'm not allowed. Okay.
No! You're not allowed, Josh.
Okay. I will remember this.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'll special summon Sprite Jet.
Oh.
That was in my hand last turn already. The problem with Sprite monsters is they only do something if you have another level 2 monster, which I didn't. That was it was my only level 2 monster.
I see.
Okay, so I'll show you some cool things. Hold up.
Yeah.
Let me grab a Sprite double cross.
Oh.
Let me make a gigantic Sprite. Alright, so gigantic Sprite has that effect where I can summon a monster from my deck, a level 2. However, if I do that, I am not allowed to summon anything for the rest of the turn that isn't level, rank, or link 2. And I don't want that, so I'm just gonna... I'll show you something. Hold up. So I'll go... You might do this sometimes when you play this deck yourself. You haven't encountered this so far. But I'm just gonna not use the gigantic Sprite. And I'll give us another cool cinematic experience.
Whoa. Wow.
I'll make Downerd Magician in main phase 2, which says during main phase 2 you can also XC summon it by just using any rank 3 or lower, which was the Gigantic Sprite. And then on top of that, I will make a Divine Arsenal AA Zeus Sky Thunder. You don't have to say its entire name whenever you summon it. This guy is very powerful, and you can only use it when you're basically going second, or whenever you have a battle phase, basically, because this thing can only be put on Xyz monsters if an Xyz monster has battled this turn.
Right.
So because my Gigantic Sprite attacked your Evil Twin, I can make this in main phase 2.
Gosh.
And Zeus lets you detach 2 materials to send all other cards on the field to the graveyard.
What the frick? Uh-oh.
And then I'll use Monster Reborn, which was another card I had in my opening hand and couldn't use. Because there was nothing in the graveyard yet. I'll steal your Sprite Blue.
No! Damn it, he did remember this.
What, the Impermanence column? Wait, you knew about the Impermanence column?
No. Oh gosh. This is a lot. Holy moly. Okay, you can attach 2 materials. Oh my god. No, we're not cooked yet. We're not cooked yet. The game isn't over, guys.
It's not over.
It's not over, guys. Believe in the heart of the cards. It's my turn. Draw. Oh. What does this do again? Oh.
What you got over there?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got a cool card.
Oh, another one. Okay.
Yeah. I have a lot of them. Oh, wait.
Fine. I like your cards. I'll steal another one.
What the frig?
Okay, so Sprite Double Cross is a trap that you also have, which is very powerful with rank 2 monsters or link 2 monsters because it lets you... It's got different options depending on what monster you have, but because I have a link monster that has a zone it points to that isn't occupied at the moment, I can steal one of your monsters to put into that zone.
No!
It's mine now.
Damn it.
So that's something, if you ever... You want to search that card on your first turn combos if you can. And if you do, it's important that you pay attention to that you need one open zone basically, otherwise it won't be as powerful.
Right. I really
Are you just vibing to the music?
Yeah.
You have things you can do.
It's funny. I go into like waves of like thinking about the game, and then I just listen to the music and I'm like, that's really cool. That's a cool beat and all that.
You just forget we're in a game.
Yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, we're doing this thing. The music is too good. Oh, battle phase. I'm gonna attack you. We'll both die.
If I can't have it, you can
Yeah,
have
you,
it.
you can't have it. it's mine forever. Main phase 2. What can I do? Can I do anything? No.
I don't know what card you could even have. The Sprite Starter, I think, is the only one that would let you do anything here. But even then, I still have the Zeus, which can still send everything once more, and the Sprite Red.
Okay, let's go.
Looks like we will we'll have to settle for 1-1.
Oh yeah, we have to play again, Josh. See who is the ultimate champion.
I'll summon a Lila. I got some of those too.
Mm-hmm.
And I will make Gigantic Sprite the cool way by using a Link monster for it.
Oh.
Which, if you ever do that, it doubles its attack points if it has a Link monster under it.
Oh.
So that is 3,200 now.
Ruh-roh.
He's big. He's gigantic even.
He's gigantic. Wow. Right-oh. Oh gosh. Can't even use my card.
What's your set card?
It was a triple tactics talent.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't live because I haven't used the monster effect.
Yeah. Rah,
Oh,
rah.
PM.
GG.
Movie.
Wow. Wow.
That was a nice back and forth.
Yeah, no.
I got very lucky by drawing that life twin card. I definitely needed that.
No, that was fun. That was hella fun. Oh my gosh. And it's very cool. It's very cool to be facing you.
Right.
Gosh. Wow.
Well, I hope you took something away from this.
Oh yeah. I'll be definitely rewatching the stream and taking notes. Yes, we'll have to we'll have to duel again,
yeah,
you know, because as you said, it's 1-1. God.
Genuinely, I think you did great
Aw.
on this one. I think you played your cards in the right order, which is really all that you can ask from someone who hasn't played Yu-Gi-Oh much.
Phew,
So
thanks,
that's
coach.
good.
Cheers, coach. Well, thank you so much for teaching me as well. That was hella fun. And yeah, everybody, make sure you check out Joshua, and he streams as well. So be sure to check out his streams. Yeah, he's streaming right now.
Yeah, but unless you're if you're into like cool solo mode narration, I guess rather you check out Liz.
Nah, you gotta go to Joshua for the voice acting with the
not voice acting over here.
I'll have to look back and see if I can find it. Joshua voiceover.
My chat is begging for you to finish the last solo mode.
Oh, I mean we can if you wanna.
I think there's just one more.
Okay. Just one more. One more. That's what gamers say. It's a good solo.
Hold up.
Oogie. I'm gonna finish the story.
Here it is. I think you do have to quickly restart your screen.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Because it's a little crunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do need to know how the entire war between Rhea and Rose is.
Yeah, we need to know the ending.
Oh wait, no, there's a duel left. Oh,
Yeah, we have. It's fine. I'll make it quick.
okay. Well, if you're fine with it, I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just making sure you have enough time for it.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
Gucci with time as long as you are. Sprite Evil Twin. Let's go. We need to know the law. We must know.
Your hands with this deck are phenomenal. By the way. I am not worried in the slightest about your ability to.
I'm bad with coin tosses though. It seems. Chain another card. I cancel this, right? Yeah. Josh, I can't.
You want to chain to your secret password.
I want to.
You don't have to know. No.
Yeah.
So, Sprite Starter is just another way. You can very much think of it just in its name, just the starter for your Sprite place, because
Yeah.
it summons a Sprite from your deck.
Okay.
But Sprite Starter is another one of those cards that locks you into level 2s for the rest of the turn. So yeah. I pink first.
Yay. Damn, she's gaming. I'm gaming, guys. I'm dueling. Okay.
So for now, this is great. But if you if you have Sprite Blue and Sprite Jet,
I shouldn't have. Yeah, I just did the thing
no,
again.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The only thing that Sprite Blue and Sprite Jet offer you here is like you can put up Sprite Carrot and Sprite Red before you do your Evil Twin stuff, because they let you stop your opponent. Like, you know, cards like Effect Veiler that you've used earlier. Sprite Red can stop them.
Okay.
So once you have your level 2s on the field, usually just summon your sprites first to make sure you have the Sprite Red and the Sprite Carrot as soon as you can. But it's fine.
Yeah.
Just use the
Yeah, it was after I did it. I was like, oh yeah, we had
Don't
this
worry about
moment.
it.
A moment
It's gonna be
ago.
good enough. It's gonna be good enough for this Sky Striker solo mode opponent.
I'll remember after like the 20th time I do it. It's fine.
That's always how it works, right?
Yeah.
You need some repetition for it. You can still do it now,
Oh.
because you now have a level 2 again. You just can't use Gigantic Sprite anymore, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. Just
So
special
I
blue.
would bring these guys out.
Yeah, just bring him out.
Yeah.
Just bring him out so you can get to Sprite Red to protect your stuff from other things.
Sprite Red.
Yeah, just grab Sprite Red and put that out there. You're aggressive with the Sprite Red, always in attack position. In this case, funnily enough, it's actually no. You're actually doing the right thing because you have the Gamma Burst in hand, because that can make it bigger, so it's fine.
Ah, okay.
The Sprite Jet is gonna search the trap card here, most likely, the one that I used earlier against you.
Yeah. So the double cross.
Double cross.
Yeah. Should I get that one? Yeah.
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 Whenever you're using Sprite Jet on the first turn, just ask yourself, do I want another Sprite monster or would I rather have a trap card? So,
Yeah.
And now just continue your Evil Twin.
All right.
journey.
Yeah. And so it's blue and yeah. Wait.
It'd be the two twins. Always the twins.
Oh, the two twins. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta use the twins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then to finish things off, use your Sprite Starter put up the sprite carrot.
Use my
Sprite starter is the spell you have
Oh
in your hand.
yeah.
So you have to do this last because otherwise it would not allow you to make the Trouble Sunny because Trouble Sunny is a Link 4 and Sprite Starter says you can only summon level or Link 2 for the rest of the turn. Yeah, and then you're gonna set the Gamma Burst in case they attack you. You can make your guys bigger. Set
okay.
activated, not activated. Activated.
But
It's okay.
I clicked too fast. Josh was like, yeah, you know, you don't activate. Oh, you've activated.
We've all been there. All right, your sprites are really big now, but just until the end of the turn.
It's fine. I'm still in this game.
That's okay. I doubt we'll need it. I think we'll be fine. All right.
It's fine. Sky Striker Ace's Lament doesn't know it's gonna hit him.
Right. They're using Sky Striker Mobilize Engage, which lets them add any Sky Striker card from their deck to their hand. Do you wish to use
contribute this
Sprite
card, a special summon up to one from your graveyard.
There is actually a very, very good reason to not use the Trouble Sunny here, which is you don't have room for both of your evil twins on your field right now. Because your main monster zone, the bottom row of 5, if a monster is summoned from the graveyard, it always has to go there. It cannot go into the extra monster zone where the Trouble Sunny is right now. That zone is reserved to monsters that are summoned from the extra deck.
Right.
So if you were to try to revive with Trouble Sunny now, you could only bring back 1.
Oh.
So you definitely want to use Carrot or Red first to make room because you're going to tribute one of your sprite monsters and then you have room to bring back both.
Okay, so we'll activate Carrot. Yeah.
It is reasonable to negate the Sky Striker Engage. Yeah, that's a very powerful card. They can choose any card in their deck, so you can stop that if you want to. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have to tribute one of those.
Would it be?
There is only one of them
Red?
that you should not tribute. The other 2 do not matter. You definitely want to keep the red.
Oh yeah,
because
you
that's
want
the one that
you
has
want
an
red
effect,
because
right?
that helps. Yeah. So I would just get rid
tribute
of
the
blue.
weaker one, I would say. Because it's slightly weaker. The sprite blue is 1100.
Yeah.
The red is 1300.
Cancel. Wow. Goodbye. Oh.
Hey, I got 2 anyways. They're the best. Okay.
They're the
That's fine.
best.
Can't stop that.
Yeah. Never rose.
Let's just draw the card. Don't have to worry about that. It does put a 3rd spell in their graveyard, which is annoying. That draws another card.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Okay, then they don't do anything with any of those cards. Okay. Okay.
Draw.
Draw for turn. So you got a lot of life twins. Okay.
Yeah. What do I want to do first? Blah, blah, blah.
You probably want to bring back your life twins to get your draw and your pop.
Oh.
You could have done that in their end phase as well.
Oh, okay. Oh.
But you click too fast.
No!
That's okay.
I did. I clicked too fast. No.
That's no problem.
So you would do the sunny.
Yes, do
Twins
the
bit now.
Trouble Sunny to get your draw and your pop. Yeah. So tribute it. Bring back the 2 link monsters. Activate both of their effects.
Okay. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Now pick one card you want to get rid of. Now you actually know what the monster is because they searched for it.
Oh, okay.
So the monster is just Rose.
Yeah,
which
the Rose
essentially does nothing on the field except having 1500 defense points, but you don't have to care about that.
So
That's
I
not
should
a
just
scary
go for one of these back cards.
You just
and-
pick one of the face downs that could potentially be a threat. So you're gonna destroy that one, and you're gonna draw a card. And now we are going to try and find a way to win this turn. Because we're trying to find a way to win this turn, use their field spell really quick. Because they've activated a field spell that applies to both players. Just activate it.
Okay.
And pick the effect to destroy itself.
Oh,
Yeah,
destroy it. Okay.
Yeah. This is a weird one. I don't think any of your opponents is gonna have it. So yeah, just don't worry about it. It would have prevented them from taking damage. That's why I got
Right.
and now we're just gonna have to put up enough damage to win this turn, and we also have to obviously have a monster with more than 1,500 attack points, because that's how much defense points their monster has. So why don't you make Gigantic Sprite the cool way, so it's big?
Oh, okay. The cool way.
Yeah.
So the cool way is...
The cool way is using one of your link monsters for it.
So
you select 2 materials for Gigantic Sprite now. So you're going to use the Sprite Jet and one of your link monsters. Which one does not really matter here, since you've used both of their effects already.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't matter. Okay.
It does not really matter.
And then I put him in the lower bit, right?
You don't have to put him up there. You can just put him one at the bottom, though.
Okay.
That's gonna be 3,200. You can activate its effect to summon another level 2 from your deck. You have to keep the cancel.
Yeah.
You have to keep you have to select it to detach materials from it. Confirm.
Do I? Oh yeah, there you go.
So this is weird. This is a little weird and counterintuitive, because Gigantic Sprite can technically detach from any Xyz monster. That's why there's this middle step of, hey, select the monster you want to detach from, which is usually always Gigantic Sprite. You want to keep the link monster under it, because that's what gives it the attack boost. If you detach the link monster, it goes back to 16.
Oh. So I would want...
Just select the Sprite Jet. Select the Sprite Jet, because that's going to fall off to the graveyard.
Sprite Jet, okay, yeah. And
then summon a level 2 from your deck.
Should I get blue?
Blue or blue. There's probably blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we haven't used blue this turn yet. Summon blue. Activate effect of blue. Add jet.
Add jet.
Okay, I'm just trying to find a way. How much damage is this? This is 22, 32, 76. Okay, use Sprite Smashers, the card in your hand, the rightmost. Just so you know what that card does too, because it's also pretty neat.
Yeah.
So it's a quick play spell, so you can also set it and use it on your opponent's turn, but we're just going to use it here. And this card says you banish a Sprite card from your graveyard to activate it. So activate it.
Okay.
Banish a Sprite card from your graveyard. The Sprite Starter is the one that you care about the least in your graveyard. Just banish that. And then Sprite Smashers just says banish one of your monsters and one of their cards.
Okay. So that's the only...
So that is the other 2 effects are not relevant for your deck. You're always going to use that effect of Sprite.
So
get rid of your Sprite Blue, because that's the... Yeah. Exactly.
So it can't...
And then I want to just move the rows out of the way, so we have... we can just attack them directly.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Like that. And now, what damage do we still have? We just used the blue to banish. Yeah, so 65. So we can just special the jet, and then it's gonna be enough.
And yeah, special summon it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Special summon it in attack. You can get another search in as well. Doesn't hurt. Just in case they do something, you want to get that card. That's because it's free. And then you can also use Sprite Gamma Burst's graveyard effect.
Oh.
Because your graveyard is glowing.
Wait, that's the double thingy.
You have the above your deck on the right.
Above my deck on the right. Oh, it was glowing. My eyes.
Yep.
So I can
activate the Gamma Burst, because Gamma Burst on the field, if you activate it from your hand, it boosts all your guys. If you banish it from the graveyard, it just boosts one of them.
Oh, only one. Okay.
So you still get some value out of it, even though you technically wasted it on turn 1, but you can still boost one of them up a little bit, just for a good measure. Yeah, just make the gigantic.
Make him like beefy.
Okay. So this way, I just did this because just in case we have to negate one of their spell traps with Sprite Carrot, we're still gonna have enough damage now.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, you just
just go to the battle. Get him. Let's go. Yeah.
They didn't have anything. I'd like to say
The little girl on the side just giggling as I kill them.
that's Ash Blossom, by the way.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I like the way you can choose a little character to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute, a little mascot.
All right, now you've got. I think the goal gives you one last clip, and then
Wow.
we've done it.
Oh my gosh, we finished the Sky Striker burden story. All right, here we go. Are you ready, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Let's go. Oh. Wow, very cool. Whoa. Gosh.
That's Kagari. You summoned that earlier.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. OMG, yes, I love Ray.
That's the spirit.
Yeah! Oh, wow. Damn, this animation's so cool.
It's even cooler if you know all the cards, because like they all happen.
Yeah. Even
there's
that
like
big
cards
guy.
from all of their attacks and all that stuff.
Even that big guy that Rose is in.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's really creative. Is that a card? Just getting a
All of it
beam
is
and
a
putting
card.
it in front. All of it?
Yep. Afterburners.
Even that? Wow.
Even that attack, yeah.
Whoa. Oh. She got her.
Saves her at the end.
Yeah. Aww. And that's on a card too, right?
Oh, there was nothing to read for you.
No, nothing to read. We watched animation. It was cool animation though. Wow.
It was.
Found a new card pack. Let's go.
All right, you've done it.
Wow. You want to go to the store? It's like after, you know, a ride at a theme park. You go to the store.
It's like
you
that,
get,
yeah,
you
it's
get
like
off the
that.
ride and then you're at the store.
Oh, now you gotta like open the Sky Striker pack. So you got a free one as well. You get a free Sky Striker
Oh.
pack. You get to pull all those
I
cards.
get a one free pull, so I just do that.
You can, yeah, if you want.
Oh. Wow. Wow. I've never seen. Whoa. Oh. Ah. I like that guy.
You remember the Ojamas?
Yeah, from GX, yeah. I had a moment of, I recognize this guy. Wow, nostalgia, man. Oh, that's cool.
All right.
Wow. Wow, look at my cards. Oh, gosh. Wow. Yeah, everybody, make sure you guys download the game and learn to play, because there's gonna be some surprises in future. Me and Josh have we can't reveal them quite yet, but there's some stuff in the works, so make sure you download the game. Jazz it up. Make sure you download the game and yeah, and game on, get good. Yeah.
I assume my viewers They'll already have Master Duel downloaded. Most likely.
You never know. There might be that one person in your audience, Josh, that's like, you know what? I will download this game, even though I've watched Josh play it for like however long you've been streaming for. Gosh.
No, I think you did very well. I'm happy with how this went. I'm hoping you took something away from it. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely. I had a whale of a time.
It is a very complex game with a lot of nuances to it. I hope we were able to get some of that across, and I hope we made it look enjoyable.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody had a good time. You had a good time. Rosarians, Bloodflame Kingdom. What do you call your audience, Josh?
Schmidtlings.
The Schmidt. Ah! Wow.
Well, they call themselves that. I haven't made that.
Oh, you didn't name them that. The Schmidtlings. No. Oh, that's cute. Well, the Rosarians and the Schmidtlings have got together, and I hope you all had a great time. And hopefully, me and Josh can have like another little collab coach session in future. That'd be fun. I mean, we gotta have our last game. Yeah, we gotta, because I want to try my best for you, Josh, and for the audiences and everything. Try and do well. Thanks for picking this pack for me too. And yeah, it is really fun. As you said, there's a lot to it, but it's fun. Like at the same time, it's like it's fun. Like fun.
You'll get the hang of it. Yeah. I think. I think you'll do fine.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to point out. But yeah, we needed to point out that surprise. I was like in my mind thinking, gotta tell you guys about the surprise thing. I can't tell you what it is, but play the game.
I mean, everyone is. I'm sure everyone's gonna tune in to see how you do on March 16th.
Yeah, March 16th.
For the Duel of the Titans.
Yeah. Gosh.
I'm sure you're gonna do me proud.
I hope so.
When you play the other Titans, I haven't seen any of their preparation streams yet, but I don't even know exactly who's gonna play what deck and stuff like that. But I think it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, they're not prepared for my sprites and cute twins. Oh gosh. Well, oh gosh, yeah. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Do you want to chat with the audience and do that, and
I'll say goodbye to them in a second.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Thank you so much, Josh. I'm so happy I have you as a coach. This has been awesome. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for trying your very best. I could tell you were trying really hard. So, and thank you for narrating the Sky Striker animations in a way that my chat has never heard it before. So.
It was so fun. Yeah. I'm glad the Schmidtlings liked it as well. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, Josh. I will leave the call now. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh. What a wow, that was so much fun. Oh gosh. Let me amend this so I can become bigger. There we go. Let me do this. Woo! Did you like the Josh's react as well? I commissioned Keen to do something last minute, so thank you, Keen. Yeah, gotcha time. Oh gosh, yeah, we'll definitely look into pulling some more cards and gacha in a future stream, because gosh, that'll be fun. Yeah, he is a great coach. I feel very lucky. Yeah, because he's a great coach, but he's also like a really nice dude as well. So yay! It's nice, meeting new people, and as I said to you guys before, even if like I mean, I have really enjoyed playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's really nice, talking to someone about their passions and being, excited along with them. So yeah, I hope we get to collab again someday. Yeah, I had a great time. Yeah, the cogs were turning. It's funny because I would like think about things, I'd be like, and then the music would be so cool in the background, and I'd be like, oh wait, what am I doing again? Gosh. But yeah, I had a great time. And thank you for the redirect, Ollie. It was Ollie. Ollie redirected, right? I saw it at the corner of my eyeball. I mean, maybe in future, hopefully in future, we can organize so I can challenge you guys. We can do either a member stream or a normal stream where I challenge you guys. That'd be fun to practice. But yeah, me and Josh, we're 1-1 right now, and that was so funny. Even I didn't realize that it said victory for me. Because I was so prepared. Oh, gosh. 1-1, baby. Oh, gosh. Need a tiebreaker, yeah. Gotta do that. Can't wait for the tiebreaker. I just gotta hope he gets like a naff hand. I'm okay losing the coin toss. Yeah, that was so fun. Oh gosh, that story mode is great too. Like, I legit had a great time. And thank you all so much for taking the time as usual to check out the streams. And thank you so much, Konami. Thus far, this has been such a really, really fantastic experience. So big ups to Konami. Thank you so much. It does feel like a big old circle of me like wanting to dabble. Will you read other stories? Yeah. I'm definitely interested in learning about more card lore. It's really cool. Alright. My lovely, amazing, spectacular kingdom. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for for Josh's audience. If you're here too, for tuning in. And please go check out Joshua. He streams as well. So yeah, please go check out Josh and check out Master Duel. Yeah. And on the 16th, I'll be having my big duel against the other lads. Thank you, Ton, for the stream. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you eat good noms, hydrate, get good sleeps, and get your game on. Get your game on. And have a great rest of your day. Gosh, I'm buzzing. I had such a great time. Sorry, I can't help but say how much fun I had. Ay. My game is already on, my lord. Good. As it should be. Alright. Parting is such sweet sorrow, but I will see you on the morrow. Let my voice be your strength. Mwah! I love you all very much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. We're going to redirect to someone, so prepare your war cries. Okay? Prepare! To arms! Let's go!